How was Mario Party?
It was awesome.
Steam or not Steam? Switch
What's that?
for the game. So that way now I have the Sega and also the N64 games on it.
Oh, that one, yeah. I heard a lot of people complain about the price, and I was like, I don't know.
Oh, the people are pissed that they can't just sit there and buy the expansion, like add it. So
Yeah.
what ends up happening is you end up paying for it again.
Right.
But the thing is that you're paying $40. You're getting the expansions, and you're also putting another year onto your sub.
Right. Yeah. I didn't think the price was that bad, considering it was an annual sub. I think it was cheaper than Xbox Live, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like I think it was like $20 for a year.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I don't know. See, I don't play the Switch that much for it to really matter to me. Like, I do have it. Like, well, I don't have the expansion one. I have the regular online one. Which, by the way, Mario Party's online. The new one.
Nice. Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I bought the new one. The new hotness. I have some feelings about it. I like and don't like, But, hey, that's... Welcome to video games, right? Same with this one. There's some things I don't like about this compared to Age of Empires 2.
I don't like that they don't have voices when you hit numbers in chat.
No, that's from Resonations.
No, Age of Empires has it too.
I don't remember that. Mongolian plays so weird. I gotta go over this gold. Build a Gur.
I don't like that QQ is house.
That's what it was in AoE too.
Ah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just used to BP.
Yeah, AoE, if I remember right, was always Q. Mongolians play super weird. I like them, but they play super weird. I have to be really aggressive to play this one. And I have to be okay with, like, things ending. So, for Mongolians, they have this really cool thing called the Uvu, or Ovu, right? And you put it on stone. And what it does is it automatically generates stone, for starters, which of course is awesome. But what else it does is it... fuck. It has an influence, like, thing around it, kind of like a mill does. And not every building, but a lot of buildings get perks from it. The thing is that that's temporary, because once the stone runs out, or if you move to a new Ovu, then your perk is gone. But the perks are things like double production for troops, and special upgrades and things like that. Like, they're really, really good perks. It's just that you have to, like, in this case, and now when I build my barracks, I'm going to build my barracks around my Ovu, because now then I'll get double production, right? Which is awesome on its own. Oh, you found a relic down there with your scout. But I do like the Mongolians a lot, and you know how much I hate having to build houses in these games, so...
Found 6 sheep too.
Yeah. So, Mongolians for food, you make a pasture, and the pasture generates sheep. And so you can have multiple pastures. That's how you do it. But you also don't have mills, and you don't have lumber camps. You just have the Gur. So, hey, ZT, good to see you, dude. Yeah, good to see you. Oh, I need to do... man, I need more wood so bad. Let me get to buy them. I need to find more gold so I can put up another Gur. I'm assuming these...
Slow.
I'm assuming these pronunciations. Well, if you just... No, they're fast, dude. Look at that one following you.
Did Omen get killed?
I have one following me.
Dude, yeah.
Wow, okay.
So if you take
the rest are like, yeah, going
well,
slow.
so click on them and then, like, select them and then click on your, like, main town. Yeah, Dead's here too. I messaged him and I was like, we need I said, get on. Age of Empires.
It might be because they're on the side of a hill.
Maybe, I don't know. But I'm moving so slow right now, ZT.
What up, ZT? My last day today.
I know. Which I still don't understand. The way you were saying, like, they're keeping you on until Tuesday, but you don't...
Yeah, I talked to the guy that's picking up the stuff or like my hardware and whatnot. I'm just meeting up with him at the parking lot.
Yeah.
And I told him, I was like, it's like, so do you just want me to bring this in, or how do you want? He's like, oh, so sorry. He's like, and I was like, dude, because I have to, I'm holding it till Tuesday. He's like, oh no, we'll pick it up and take care of it. I'm like, okay.
So weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would want you out as fast as I could. Personally. If I was in their shoes. Yeah, ZT, I do like it. So he sent me some pictures, the thumbnail stuff he wants to use for Monday. And I'm gonna see if I can get a few minutes to to actually put it put together and an overlay kind of situation. I was thinking, Dead, I don't know what you think. If we just use Discord and do the video on Discord, probably. You know? Probably just use titties and beer, because only us can get in there, right?
Yeah.
Why do I need wood so bad? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me 5 more workers. There we go. Yeah, so I'll attempt to build something off of it for our side at least. I'll attempt. I make no promises.
Ah! 78 on Sova.
Dude, how do we have so much land that isn't... How are we not scrunched? I figured with 8 of us, we'd be scrunched in here already.
7.
7? Okay.
Yeah, maybe 7.
Okay. I need to force myself up an age quickly. But I just spent the gold I needed. But I need to improve my guys. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. It'll also be nice to stream and have it a game for once. Dude, what's up with your sheep? Why are your sheep so slow?
I found out because they're not with my
Shepherd.
scout.
Yeah. Oh, I just saw a red scout with some shepherd. So what I saw last time I played against a bunch of bots is that all enemies were red. I don't know what's up with that, but that's what I saw last time I played. Take that for what it is. Alright, 6 on food, 7 on wood, 3 on gold, 1 my uvu and stone. Yeah, it is nice to change it up. I don't change it up very often. Not from lack of want, just from not doing it.
Our scout is in my territory with 4 sheep.
You could take a sheep.
That's okay. I don't want to start a war over sheep yet.
You should. It's totally worth it. So what are you playing as?
Holy Roman Empire.
Okay, I haven't tried them yet. I've only played the English and the Mongols. I think Sparks played Holy Roman Empire already. I was going through it. What do you think of the graphics of this so far?
Pretty good.
Hell yeah.
I'm quite happy with it.
Yeah, so far I'm not averse to this sequel. I like it a lot more. I like 3. I still kind of like 2 better. But there's some really cool things. So if you've only done the tutorial, if you want to make siege equipment, like battering rams and stuff like that, and siege towers, you use your infantry to build it. If you click on a soldier and then look on the right tab, so once you have the, you know, research and stuff done, they build it, and then you can fill the battering rams and stuff with soldiers, and then push them into a site, and then expel all the soldiers and have your rams out. That's really new. So all the Springald, the Trebuchet, all those ones are attraction Trebuchet, but the big Trebuchet is still like from a keep kind of thing, you know. But I can finally advance. I need some workers. So it's a new little way to do it, but at first I was like, yeah, at first I was like, man, what the hell is this? And then I said, oh, you know, actually this is kind of nice. You should get in on some of this, DT. Get on some Age of Empires. Yeah, you never played it before. Man. If you've never played one, and I don't know if you have Xbox Game Pass or not. If you have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, then Age of Empires 2, 3, and 4 is 1 on here too? Chuck? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4 are all on Game Pass. Not the expansions, but the definitive editions of 1, 2, and 3 are there. It doesn't get you like Dawn of the Dukes and stuff, but you do get quite a bit. Yeah, you get discounts if you get Game Pass. Hey, Colin, yeah, hop on. Colin wanted to ask about Game Pass stuff, ironically or coincidentally, as this conversation just started. And so if you don't have a Game Pass Ultimate, that's fine, because the Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition is really cheap. It's old, but it still holds up. Like, I still play it on stream once in a while. It's still good. There was a time I didn't really play Age of Empires 2. I was much bigger into Rise of Nations, mostly because the speed of Rise of Nations. Like, it's not as fast, but or Age of Empires isn't as fast, but it's not like Command and Conquer fast either. So.
What up, dude?
What up, dog?
Thanks for getting the conversation going. I was actually beginning to wonder, like, have I been stupid not even looking at Xbox Game Pass for as long as I have?
I would say that from a personal sense, no, you haven't been stupid, but also yes. No, like I have certain feelings about that. Like, so you do have Game Pass, CT. Yeah, you can get it on PC for that if you have Ultimate. It comes with it. So, Colin, I mean, I'm back and forth on it. In some ways, I hate the digital subscription world to begin with, because I don't own any of these games.
I get it.
So, like, if they took this off of Game Pass tomorrow, if I want to keep playing it, I'd still have to go buy it. Right? Now.
Because it's like Netflix. It's been pitched as a Netflix for games.
Yes. Oh, yes. But what I have found is that first-party titles pretty much never come off, just like a Netflix original in that same respect, right? So, so in this case, games like Forza, Halo, Age of Empires, Elder Scrolls, since they bought Bethesda, Doom, Fallout, those kinds of games, any kind of first-party Microsoft published or Microsoft partnered title is never coming off of Game Pass as long as Game Pass exists. But now indie games come off quite often, and you never really know when that's going to happen. But I would say, like, so yeah, you don't own them, but even if you do want to own them, they sell you them at discounts. So like, that is nice.
They give you like a deal. So that means that rather than having that stuff in your Steam library, you have it in the Microsoft app that you're talking about, right?
Yeah. So Windows 11, they moved all the games over to the Xbox app. But generally, it's in the Microsoft Store. That's where you normally find it, which nobody likes. I agree. Yeah.
It's a bad app. That's a bad. I've reinstalled the whole Windows installations just to get things I've purchased on there to begin downloading or installing
properly.
One of the two.
Yeah. Yeah. I've had problems with it on Luke's before, and I did the same thing. I just basically reformatted. And everything's been fine ever since. Now I'm on Windows 11, so it's all my games are in the Xbox app now.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, so if you have an Xbox, which you don't, but if you have one, then it's like a no-brainer to get it because the game library is just ridiculous. Sea of Thieves is another one of those. That Rare is a partnered publisher. Sea of Thieves will be on there till the end of time.
Wait, did you say Rare did that? Like Rare as in GoldenEye Rare?
Yeah. Yeah, they're a Microsoft partner. Oh my God, villagers, run, 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 run! Sorry, my villagers almost got murdered. They're doing exactly what I would do. I guess no, they just did exactly what I normally do when I fight up against bots and stuff. I basically go around the camp and murder all their villagers before I even look at combatants.
Wait, you go after the civilians?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Demoralize
That's cold,
them.
man.
You gotta
That's
demoralize
really
them.
cold.
Yeah. Well, that's how they get resources. So cut off their resources first.
Man, this game looks beautiful, though. I will
does.
say.
So that's one of the things. It came out day one.
So good.
It came out day one with Game Pass, and same. So will Halo Infinite. So will Forza Horizon 5. Like, I know it sounds like a sales pitch, but like I've been really happy with it. When I first got it, I was like, I don't know, there's a few games, whatever. And then ever since, like, I don't know. I think another benefit that really came into play for me is that, like, we have some friends that don't have gaming PCs or not worthy gaming PCs, so they play on Xbox, right? And it's crossplay. So, like, not Age of Empires, because it's not an Xbox title, but, like, Sea of Thieves and Forza and Back 4 Blood, too. I think Cryo was playing Back 4 Blood with us on his Xbox because... So does Chernobyl, one of the guys that plays with us a lot. Just because, like, they don't really have gaming PCs that are capable of, like, newer AAA titles, you know, and... Which I definitely get with the prices lately. You got some troops heading your way, man. I killed one on the way. I'm getting my forces ready because my Ovu's depleted. Yeah, I need stone. Well, there's stone near you. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna gank I'm gonna gank this stone thing over by you.
Thanks for the heads up. All that's left is that scout.
Yeah, it's funny because like you were able to catch them in the little valley, so they didn't have anything to. All right, there's more coming. I don't know if they're coming to you or me though. Looks like they're coming to me. Sucks for them. They brought archers. I have spear cavalry.
So this game is immediately available if you sign up for. How big is the download for this game?
Dude, I think it was like 80 gig, wasn't it?
I was gonna say about 60.
At least. It was huge, man.
That's pretty big.
These games are so gigantic. All games are so gigantic now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I got that, I got myself a 2 terabyte NVMe SSD.
Yeah.
When I was building my gaming rig, and you have even more gaming storage than I do. I have like under 3 total, maybe.
Yeah, I bought
Anyways,
a 2 terabyte NVMe for the same reason. Just recently, it was. That's why I called it onlygames.com.
yeah. Instead of OnlyFans.
That's right.
All of my NVMe and SSDs were pretty much full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I uninstalled games like Horizon 4.
Yeah.
Still there, and I'm like, 5's coming out. I don't get it.
We beat 4. So.
Yeah. Oh, hey, look at this. We have an incoming army of archers.
Hey, make sure you upgrade your towers, and you can put people in them too now.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Surrounded their archers.
Shit.
Great.
These camels came to me. Hold on. I was not prepared. Oops, why am I building singles? When I can build doubles.
Hey, look, they're camels.
Perfect, thank you. There are guys coming out, but I just moved over here just because the Ovu. Even things like blacksmith, I think my blacksmith gets perks if I build one next to one. Yeah, I can get different upgrades if I build them next to it. Mongolians just place a different. Oh, every time. You have to target the priest first in combat if you can.
I figure out where the other camel went. There he is. It's floating around by your archery.
Yeah, I was just gonna build up these towers over here. Let's see. How's your Mongolian?
Really overpriced, or I'm sorry, overhyped piece of tech right now. This won't surprise you, Adam. Is the AirPods 3. I got a pair in my head right now. They're great. They're cool. But dude, it's kind of gimmicky, and they don't really anywhere. They don't command their price tag. Yeah.
Wow, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Now, is that because they're not better enough compared to AirPods 2?
They're better enough compared to the ones that I had, the AirPods 1, to justify the upgrade. That's for damn sure.
That's fair. Yeah, I think 2 generations seems to be a pretty common, like, I mean, even like when you look at phones and tablets and stuff like that, it's kind of like single generation usually ends up being kind of a waste of time, or unless you have a reason.
Yeah. Yeah, like barring a big redesign. Now this time it is a redesign now, like it's a real big change, but the ergonomics on it are supposed to be better for staying in the ear. Dude, they do not stay in the ear at all, and there's like no third-party accessories currently out there, or even announced to like give you that hook thing that a lot of them have benefited from.
You know, Jaybirds, that's always been a standard. Jaybird came out with that first, I think, and that's always just kind of been like the thing.
Them and Bose were really early to the market with that like inner ear hook thing.
My Samsungs have them.
Samsungs have them, yeah.
Yeah,
now,
I have.
Samsung does make earbuds that don't, though. Samsung doesn't make some that just are like these.
So I was looking at those, like, so I don't know if on camera if you can even see that. It's kind of, well, it's way too black.
Yeah, it's glossy, but I can see it.
Yeah, so they have like, it's just the inner ear canal kind of deal, or the lobe, whatever, and it works pretty well, but not great. But I could not go back to headphones or earbuds without without having some kind of tip. Like the plastic tip does not do it for me anymore.
I require ear hooks, man. And there's a product, what are they? A company called Earbuddies, spelled YZ.
Oh, I've seen those, yeah.
Earbuddies are fantastic. They basically create a silicone, cover. And then they also have that hook that goes into your ear and creates a tighter fit as it kind of braces itself up against your inner ear's upper like arch or whatever. Anyways, those have always been like made even the crappiest pair of like full basic. You remember like the wired headphones that fell out of your ears all the time? That company made those into some of the most amazing headphones that I've ever owned. Yeah. So far they've been mum and silent on this AirPods 3 design, and I'm looking at them. I don't even see how you would. I really don't.
So I have, like with my Samsungs and all my Jaybirds beforehand, I always had, it has like rubber tips on the inside that go in your ear and actually create a seal.
Mm-hmm.
I never liked the headphones, the buds or whatever that came with iPhones in the past because of that. Like, I always felt like the plastic on my ear never was a fit.
No, it never like clings. You know, there's a secret. You can definitely get 5 minutes of feeling like you're in an Apple ad. You know those ads that show them walking down the street or dancing?
Dancing, yeah.
staying in their ear, and you're like not even just staying. It's like sitting perfectly still inside their ear, no jumbling of any kind.
The impossibility of it all, yeah.
There's a way you can get it for a very brief period if you want. It's like a little quick fix of being in an Apple commercial as you're walking down the street. You basically just give yourself a wet willy. You lick your finger and you rub it in the interior of your ear hole. Basically, you finger your own head.
Are you inferring that this is what a $1 trillion company does for their advertisements?
I think that's what they do. Well, it's probably that they just CGI the damn earbuds in there, after they're done dancing.
At this point, probably.
Yeah. But no, like you can do it, and you put the earbuds in after it's been properly moistened, and they will cling very well to the surface of your ear tissue.
For a bit.
Yeah, like 3 minutes. 5 max. Yeah. Anyways, that's my review.
That is so funny. That actually is really interesting. I was curious on them. I always like to see new crap like that come out in general, just because I'm a junkie on that. But
don't get me started on the gimmicky spatial sound. I don't know if you looked at the ads. You tend to watch some of them at the launch.
I watch. Yeah, I skip through them. I mean, I like to hear Horse's mouth, and then when the reviews come out, and just to kind of see the differences, and because one of the things is that like YouTubers, when they review tech, a lot of times they're just like into the same crap. Like this is a car reviewer issue as well, where like let's say something like the CTSV wagon, which I thought was awesome because I'm a weirdo like that. YouTubers and car reviewers loved it, but you know what? Nobody bought it.
Everyone wanted to like see it in a YouTube video.
They're like, "Oh man, this is perfect. Dude, I'm so glad that they did this." But then really, like, that's great, but nobody bought it.
Nobody wants
like
it.
It's things that like reviewers sit there and look at and say, oh, "This is a good idea."
Yeah, it's like Clerks 2.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, everyone wanted a sequel to Clerks, but then it was available. You're like,
yeah, I could have done without it. Yeah, I would have been okay if I didn't have it. I mean, it wasn't bad, but like...
No, it's not a bad movie at all.
But there was nothing wrong with the first one to just, leave it as is.
I've been thinking a little bit more about Game Pass because I probably only got like a couple months left until like everything gets thrown up in the air in terms of when I can game.
Sure.
And what I can game. So, anyways, I was wondering. So there's a PC component to it. Obviously, is that a separate subscription or is that just a better, more expensive?
It used to be.
It still is. It used to be called Xbox Game Pass PC Beta, whatever. Now I think you have to have Ultimate for the PC games. I think.
Okay.
Now
they combined it all.
Yeah, they combined it all, and if you're an Xbox player, they also get sort of the need for your Xbox Live subscription, which is nice. But what you also get with that is that cloud gaming service. Not that you
like their Stadia. You mean?
Yeah, so they have Xbox Cloud or Xbox X Cloud or whatever they call it. Oh my God, my gold guys cannot catch a break. All my gold miners have been slaughtered like every single time. Every time I turn around, more of them are being killed.
I wonder if that helps the price of gold go up. Who's false flagging your guys, dude? Find out.
Well, I don't know which enemy's attacking and keeps doing this because they're all the same color right now. And I think this is an Age of Empires 4 thing. I got to the 3rd age. I think it's time to just start troop manufacturing.
I'm just now getting to it. I have a decent army.
Well, I came down here to harass these guys, but they have more than I thought. So I'm going to send these guys home for now and then get some priests. Oh, wait, I don't get priests. I get shamans. But I seriously need more gold. There's 1,000 left in that one.
Taking down their towers, and I'm going to build a siege tower.
Okay, I'm going to build a Gur as the one next to my other base there. Because I need more gold. That's really what's holding me back on troops and everything else. Damn mercenaries. There's so much research I want to do, and I just can't do it yet. Yeah, oh yeah, you need siege for sure. I didn't know you were already at a cast. Who the fuck is? Who built the stone walls?
That's a good question. Norway.
So I was playing the campaign, and there's one level when you're playing as William the of the Normans, and there's this thing where like you have to retreat back to this city and defend it until your king arrives. And so like twice the French army just like rolled through the palisades that were there. I'm like, man, I don't know what to do. I'm like, this is ridiculous. And I said, you know what? Screw it. I went back and when you get back to the city, I just built stone walls with no gate. And I just put archers on them and just annihilated it. Because you're not supposed to do that at all. That's not what you're supposed to. You're supposed to be defending this small town and all this. And I was like, nope. Nope. This small town just became a walled off community.
The gated community now.
That's right. I eventually had to build a gate so I could get my king out of there.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll start focusing on me and you get one less person trying to assault you in some odd way.
Gross. Yes, hopefully. At least just for a little bit. Siege engineering, there we go. I'm gonna need that.
I'm upgrading iron undermesh,
wait,
balanced projectiles, insulated helm, and then my siege engineering is going.
Man, am I low on stone too? Are you kidding me? You guys are being so aggressive, but I need to be aggressive as Mongolians, otherwise I don't get any gold. That's one of my gold issues, is that Mongolians need a lot of gold. And you get gold by destroying enemy buildings. Like, you get bonus gold for it. But I've not been destroying a lot of enemy buildings. So. This is the time where you yell goddamn Mongolians, because we're about to burn some cities.
It was inevitable.
We're getting ready to burn some cities.
Go, Spearman, get those archers.
But I don't know.
Crossbowman.
I don't know why my... Oh no, other Uvu is done. But, okay, so I can actually keep it here and keep the bonus. Alright. I'm just not creating stone now. I need another stone thing. I'm gonna lose my bonus, but I... You got one near you?
Oh, no, I was just chasing some archers.
You do have one. I'm gonna take it.
For which one?
It's way north of your base, or as far northwest of the map there.
Oh, the stone?
Yeah, I need it. I'm still...
Okay, I got another one right next to where I'm mining gold. So.
Yeah, I know. You have several. I deplete it very quickly. I need it for my soldiers.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a Mongolian specific thing. Most of the time, as you know, you don't need stone for regular infantry and stuff.
There's, back by your blacksmith, there's a giant,
holy crap, that is a big one.
outcropping.
That's
Yeah,
3,000.
go ahead and take that.
Yeah. Where's that villager? There we go. Good eye. I didn't see that one. Screw the other one. It's half. Yeah, my army needs stone. Normally, at least like in AoE 2, you only need stone for like walls and towers. But this one, you don't need stone for towers. So, I don't know. For the con. Hey, no worries,
3,000 wood.
I always enjoy a good lurk. Don't you worry.
That's normally what I do.
Yep. That's how I am half the time. See, what can I put here that'll get benefit? Siege Workshop will get benefit from being in an OVU. Alright, what doesn't need stone? You guys don't need stone for horsemen. Regular horse riders. Oh, maybe the infantry didn't need it. I don't know which one. Oh, probably because when I was... Yes, when I'm doing my double, that's what it is. So, if you... Like I said, I can get double production if I have my barracks and stuff at an OVU.
I have Burger Palace. It creates 5 units with one go.
Yes, nice. Yeah, that's how mine kind of works, as doubles on that, yeah. Oh no, my shaman died. Run. Zigzag, man, zigzag. These archers are shooting my shamans. They're so expensive, go away. They are, man.
43 gold, I need more gold.
Yeah, this gold one's pretty much dead.
Let's see, where's my market? Wait, what? Oh.
Alright, so, Siege Workshop. I'm gonna do this my way. We're not gonna do this the enemy's way. Right?
Okay, time to send the rest of my army up.
I want to go help you, but I don't know if it's time. Where's your siege? What do you have?
I don't even have it yet. I'm just sending my military up.
Bro.
Oh wait, it is done now. I'm building it. So.
Well, if you have the upgrade, your guys can do it. I'll send a trebuchet up to you, which isn't much, I know, because I keep getting attacked. So I'll send one trebuchet for now. That should at least start to help.
Oh no, I have more than enough military.
Yeah, but these towers are something else now. Oh, there's a siege tower. Nice. You're the first person I've seen use a siege tower so far.
Badass.
I like it, yeah. Lurking's your specialty. I don't know if that's a good thing, man. What are you doing over there? I'm just kidding. Yeah, so if I have my Gur next to an Uvu, I can get... Look at these freaking improvements I could be getting. That I don't right now. A smarter man, not me, would have done this much earlier and just put one over here for upgrades. The smarter man, not being myself, but...
And here come the rest of my infantry.
Nice.
I probably should get some more archers while I'm at it.
Uh-oh, I think my game's crashing. This has happened a couple times now.
Were you guys playing against AI, or were you playing
AI,
against
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know if there's any way I can rejoin. This has happened a couple times. So in campaign, they actually added checkpoints, which is awesome. But...
What are you guys in, like, a skirmish or something?
Yeah, just a skirmish. Dude, I don't know if I can.
Yeah, I may be able to just re-invite you.
Try it, yeah. Give it a shot. That is disappointing. I've had this a few times now. And what I have found is that it's NVIDIA. Yep, my NVIDIA drivers will crash. And I made sure that I was all the way up to date. But I had... The only way I could find out what it was is by checking the system logs. Like my Windows logs. There's no error that comes up. So I had to go into my Windows logs to find out, and I found out that, yeah, it's NVIDIA drivers just like crash or something. And there's like,
so
there's no indication. Like, my PC's not too hot or anything like that. I'm open air, for God's sake.
It still shows that your name is there, so you may be able to just rejoin.
I don't know how. When I go to the Windows gaming one. Let's see. Continue to see more. No. Game. I can't do anything. I don't know how I would join. Let's see. Multiplayer. First weekend. Yeah, dude, I don't. Let's see. Yeah, there's like nothing. I don't think you can join ones that are already going. I have no idea what is causing this. I mean, everything's on as high as it goes, which, sure, but... Oh, so you actually don't have to download the 4K HDR stuff if you were worried about the size of it, by the way. Oh, let's see. Comp MGT.
Just a monster of a video card, a 3080 Ti.
Yeah, so you
so
think like...
expensive.
Yeah, I know. Chuck has one too.
Really? That's so insanely awesome.
So I get relic cardinal underscore ws.exe is the faulting application. So let's see here. What is that one? Is that AoE? Game is unplayable, crashes every few minutes. AoE 4 is not responding. Yeah. I love this game though. Has anybody with 8 gigs of RAM been able to play it? Yeah, I'm not even gonna look at that one. Sorry, bud.
I mean, if you turned off quite a bit, it might not be that bad. I don't know.
No, it probably wouldn't be, but I'm just wondering. Solved by reducing the GPU's power limit. Some people have mentioned.
Which is stupid.
Really? Huh.
That's a terrible. I mean, I get it. That's actually the problem
Yeah.
That's actually a problem that New World was having. That's how they were burning up cards and stuff. I mean, part of it was the card and part of it was the software, where like it would be bouncing over max higher than it was supposed to at all. Like it.
No.
Higher than the set limits. It was pulling more power than. Man, I hate to pull you out of the game. Shit, I don't know.
Already did.
Thanks, man.
That sucks.
Yeah, I just don't know how to get. There's an observe, but that might be as much as I could do, and that I don't know.
I got
All the
a
other
bunch of people
real-time
into their.
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Jeff.
I was just gonna say I actually got into their area and started getting people. I'm like, I'm probably gonna have to quit. So.
Yeah, I know. I was just about to get my Mongol Raider on.
Should I have an invite?
Yes, I got it. Thank you.
So right now, Chuck, you host a server in a sense, or no?
Yeah, I'm hosting the game.
No shit. Have you gone into like the escape menu in order to see if save game is a thing? Like,
Yeah,
you save it like you're doing drafts.
Oh, interesting. I haven't actually looked at that for campaign yet, or for non-campaign. That's a good idea.
Skirmish is the only time I can rely on it usually. You know, like Command and Conquer, other games in the past. We do Civ. Margaret and I sometimes fuck around with Civ, and it lets you save all the time.
Pick whatever map you want, dude. I'm gonna switch.
Same one as before.
Okay, I'm gonna be Roos.
I like the Mongol Heights.
I do too. I'm gonna try the Roos out. That's a good question. I'm gonna look to see if there's save when we get up here. I mean, I could limit.
It looks worth saving. Like, looks worth it. Like, I know that's a pain in the butt.
No, it totally is worth it though. I mean, you play a game right. Sometimes these can take 2 hours.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing, Sova?
Better than Far Cry 6's autosave.
Yeah, you said it was like breaking shit.
Yeah, it's autosave only.
Ugh.
And people were getting, like, if they die, they'd load back into the game, like, 30 feet in the air and fall to their death, so they'd have to start over.
Oh my god, dude! I remember one time as a kid when Dad did that on Tomb Raider. It was so. I felt so bad for him, but it was also so funny how pissed he got because it was, you know, like you'd hit like F whatever to autosave, you know, or like the quick save, And oh my gosh, dude. Hunting cabin. Unique to us. Villagers can drop off food to this building. Houses technology. Interesting. So instead of... Huh. Let's try this out. So, he did it like... He accidentally... Because he had the save and then the load key right next to each other. And he accidentally saved, like, just as she started to jump to fall to her death, like a swan dive. And there was no way out of that. And that was like his only save file, and it was just
so funny.
so bad, but like, you know, looking back, you're like, dude, that sucks for you. You know, like,
yeah.
what do you do, right?
And back then, Tomb Raider was like one of the best games available to him.
I don't see a save. All I can do is hope I don't crash, Chuck. I mean,
it's fine.
Interesting.
I blame Microsoft.
I do. So this is one thing, Colin, that I found interesting was when I first tried out like the Play Anywhere games with Microsoft, they were crap on PC and they were really, really good on Xbox. So it's like timing sometimes is just a biatch.
And then this particular game is not available at all. It has no Xbox counterpart, right?
I don't believe so. No.
Okay.
I don't believe so. I hope not. This would suck on Xbox.
Yeah.
But there's people that would do
It would
it.
definitely be a hard one to play.
Yeah. Turn on your auto aim. Yeah, I had it happen a couple times in the campaign, and it wasn't a huge deal in the campaign because it does have autosave. It has checkpoints, so I would just be back like 5 minutes behind. I was like, okay, whatever. You
Big
know?
deal.
Yeah.
So when it comes to buying this, like how do you like just link your card to it the same way you would a Netflix account, or can you do PayPal? How does it work with payment?
Yeah, you just use your Microsoft account, so whatever payment thing you have in your Microsoft account.
I have an at Outlook.com. That's a Microsoft account?
I use an at Hotmail. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I still have my
And
Hotmail.
presumably, if somebody listening has an at MSN.com,
Yep.
they could too.
Well, okay. So a lot of people. Yeah. So you have Hotmail. Of course, I have Gmail accounts. But when I bought my 360, I think in 2008, I bought it so I could play games with Justin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow! There's no bonus to being around a hunting cabin. Interesting.
Does it replace your farm?
Well, it replaces my mill. And it seems to be more geared towards hunting in this. Let me read this really quick. Villagers drop off food at this building. It houses technology to improve food gathering and produces scouts. Generates gold based on the number of nearby trees. Well, I built that in the wrong spot. Gold rate decreased by nearby hunting cabins. Okay. So I'll just delete this one. And I'm going to build one right next to a little forest and not chop down those trees yet, I guess. See, I got my Xbox Hotmail account was because at the time there was no other way to get an Xbox Live account. I think you had to use Hotmail or MSN or Outlook or anything like that. So whatever, not that you're an Xbox player, but whatever thing you would use if you were to play Xbox, whatever email, you can use a Gmail for a Microsoft account. My Microsoft account is the same as your PC account. That's what I generally go off of.
Okay, so it's the same thing as an Apple ID, basically.
Yeah, it's very similar. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So, like, do you use a local login or do you use your Microsoft account for your PC?
I for my PCs, I decided to not associate my Microsoft ID with the login capabilities.
Okay.
I don't know if that means I didn't sign in or if I just disabled like login using it.
I think you just didn't sign in, basically. I use my Microsoft account, but it does, you still just set a local pin and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I don't really know how to play Roost, so this is going to be interesting.
I don't know how to play anything, but like every strategy game, I never have a plan.
Right. Plan? What?
Do I look like a guy with a plan?
Are you able to just bounce out and then bounce kind of back into the Xbox Game Pass thing, or have they made that? Is it different than signing up for Netflix and doing that same thing where you just don't pay for this month or whatever?
It's the same thing. You can turn it off and you just can't play the games until you resubscribe.
Okay. Unless you bought the game, in which case you still own it, right?
Right. Yeah. So you could do a month and then be like, I really like this game, but I don't really care about Game Pass, and just take the discount and all that.
No.
Sign up to Crunchyroll for a month and get 3 months free. I don't know if that's still a thing, but
Yeah,
I did it.
I know a lot of people used to do that. Yeah.
Would you say Crunchyroll, the anime thing?
Yeah.
That's funny. I was eyeballing the new Forza game, and I was like, oh, man, that looks so sick. But
I don't want to
I
spend
don't know,
$60.
like I will play it, and I will not want to take it all the way to the end. There's
Well,
no way.
there's gonna be like 3 expansions. There always is.
Yeah.
So that's part of it.
I won't even
Playing
want to buy
Legoland.
it, to be honest with you. Looks like so much fun, but I'll move on probably after it. So I was thinking I would subscribe.
It's
Play
definitely a
Forza
good
with
way
you
to
guys
try
for-
it out. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then, just get rid of it when you don't want to.
Yeah.
I think,
at the very
like
least.
we were talking about before, like, it's kind of the end-all be-all for game subscriptions. Like,
Mhm.
I just kind of laugh at the idea of the PlayStation one now. It's so shitty. It's
Could be
so
worse,
bad.
man. Could be one of those idiots paying for. Yeah, I did this for a few months. The EA. Whatever
Oh
the
my
fucking
god,
EA
that
one
is the
was
worst
called.
one.
That's actually involved with the.
Oh yeah,
Game Pass.
it's in Xbox Game Pass now, yeah.
Okay, so
Mhm.
you get the same basic $5 a month thing, so you get Battlefield 5. And whatnot.
I think on the Xbox you do. I think specifically.
Oh, okay.
I'm not really sure. No, I know that they're on Xbox Game Pass for Xbox. I don't know if they're on Game Pass for PC though. I don't know
Yeah,
about you,
okay.
Chad.
you can get everything for PC as well.
Really? So I didn't have to
Yeah.
get Battlefield 5?
Probably not.
Well, no, wait. My Xbox game. I don't have to buy 2042.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, actually, I don't know about that one yet. Might be on there.
That'd be so cool because I would totally just return 2042 and do that.
Right. That's why I haven't really bought anything outside of House of Ashes that I can't wait to play tomorrow.
Yeah, I got Squadrons for free recently through
Yeah.
EA.
Nice. Nice.
But my
Part of the
EA account's not linked to my Xbox though.
Oh, but it's all part of the Game Pass.
Yeah.
Behind you.
So I don't have like it's.
Oh my god.
Is it just through the store? You gotta do it, Chuck.
You should just be able to go through your the Game Pass option, and it'll have everything there for you.
Okay, so I'll have to look through there because right now, all my EA stuff is just linked through my regular Origin account like we used to play.
Right.
So you're saying I could look through the Game Pass stuff and probably just download
Yeah.
it through there.
Technically, Origin is obsolete.
Wow.
Yeah, that's good. If it's totally true, I'll refund my pre-order of Battlefield and do it through Xbox if it's on there. I'll have to
Sick.
look because I'm so 50-50 on that game. I have to play it to know, but I'm
Did they announce a commander mode? If so, I'll want two activations for it.
no, they didn't announce Commander. They added more specialists.
Oh yeah, I saw those. They saw
Yeah.
they had the wall hack version of it.
Yeah,
As well.
and I'm like,
Yeah,
dudes,
we wanna-
come on.
Don't
And
do that
then
stuff.
like I think Level Cap was talking about it. He said, if you reserve these things for like their battle royale and other modes, maybe.
Yeah.
But like, just give us regular classes in regular game modes, please.
Yeah.
Like, don't do this.
You don't do this. I think he even said that Portal is going to be the thing that saves this game from the devs. And
Yeah.
that's probably true. Oh, he didn't say it exactly like
No, he was saying that he was talking about the same sentiment though. I think you and I were talking about it early on. It's like this could be the coolest thing ever for Battlefield. But if Portals is fully customizable and is as good as we're hoping it is, then that's probably all we'll ever play.
Yeah. It looks like it's good. The interface for Portal for setting up your Portal games or whatever. It looks kind of complicated. I don't think it's like beyond your capabilities or my own.
I hope
but
it is
I think it's gonna
complicated.
be a learning curve.
Yeah. I hope it is, because usually when these things are complicated, at least that means there's a lot of options.
Yeah.
You just play Splitgate if you're gonna play anything with portals. Then.
Well, no, not that kind of portal.
Oh.
You haven't been paying attention at all to Battlefield, have you?
No, I like to go in new style. I don't want to.
You want to go in dry, huh?
Yeah, I don't want to know any information.
That's
Yeah.
cool. I
Well,
respect that a lot.
I'm gonna spoil a bit of information for you, just cause.
I'll probably forget.
No, you won't. No, it's they're building. It's a custom mode where you can choose things like what kind of era warriors and weapons and vehicles and things like that to play on.
Oh, nice.
So it's like, yeah. So there's supposed to be a lot of customization in there. So you can do like, well, I want to play World War II soldiers with M4s and stuff like that. That's like the basis of it. Yeah, and that's cool. I like that idea. I just really hope that it's not just that. I hope it's like full on, hey, you know what? We want to play with hardcore presets, and we want to play with this. And you know what? We're going to limit...
We don't want to allow this particular gadget, please.
Right. Or specialists or whatever the case is. Like, I don't know what those cases are. I'm really hoping for the best. I'm hoping for something like Gary's mod, or just like kind of the way you can do mods in Counter-Strike. How you can just kind of really do whatever the hell you feel like in that way. And then, you know, let the market decide.
Yep.
People are going to play the ones that they think are cool, and then people are going to never play the ones they think suck. I mean, that's the hope I have. But
a buddy of mine, who I recently got in touch with again, remembered that when we knew each other, that I played Battlefield 3 on like a MacBook Pro or an iMac. My iMac played Battlefield 3, you know, like a Windows boot camp.
Sure.
And he was just like, okay, man, those new Macs are out. How am I playing Battlefield 2042 on these bad boys? And I was just like,
bro.
What are we? It's 2021. I know better. You should know better.
We all know better. Knock it off. Yeah.
I'm interested in seeing it.
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see how far they can go with it. I think I was messaging you just yesterday about that, right? I was like, I think that the hardware is getting there, and this whole ARM deal and everything else, I think it's gonna be really good. Obviously, but like they're adding all these cool graphics performance. It's not like they claim 3080 performance. It's like, well, very specific applications, dude. Let's be honest here.
Cool down here.
Yeah, but I do think that the limitation at this point is macOS itself. It's not the hardware for the majority. And that's not a problem. It's just like macOS isn't built to be the same.
Boot camp is dead. I don't know if you know that, but like with the M1, it's gone.
What do you mean dead?
Oh,
like,
there's no like application on your Mac that's called Boot Camp Assistant, and it doesn't have the means in the firmware to dual boot between Windows and Mac. And it's gone.
Well, people are running. Is it Parallels that they're running, or what's the one that they're running?
Parallels is just a virtualization software. I know you know this, but just for everyone's listening capabilities, Parallels is a virtualization software, and virtualization software is fantastic for productive workflows.
Not for
Excel,
gaming. Yeah.
Not for gaming. It's gotten better, but yeah, man, you basically are taking a hit. You know that you heard about when you figured out that these external GPU things were just, damn it, man, like it wasn't as good as they had promised, and like the FireWire, whatever, Thunderbolt cabling added amount of latency that made it all.
They're good. It's just the fact that you're limited by a cable.
Yeah. And that's the same basic topic with virtualization software running video games.
Yeah, because you're passing through your GPU. So.
Yeah, I think that's the first thing I remember reading about the M1 chip is that, oh, you can't dual boot anymore. And everyone's like, come on.
Yeah, that's what brought me to Mac, by the way. Had it not been for Boot Camp, I would have never, probably ever owned a Mac. You know what I mean? Because you didn't have to be like a switcher. You didn't have to like make it your whole world.
Sure.
You could dabble in the Mac side, and then you get addicted to it and you rely on it, and before you know it, you're part of their ecosystem, and they got you for life. And so for me, it doesn't really matter right now. I don't think you should be gaming out of Mac.
Dang it, I don't even have units
at all.
No.
Oh, shit, I barely do, but well, no, your town center will kill it. Yeah, just get your guys in. Did you hit the garrison button? Hit the garrison button on your villagers there. Oh, they're dying. Did you want to restart?
No.
Okay. I'm getting hit by 2 different enemies right now, and that is annoying.
I got more than enough resources, I just wasn't really paying attention. Kill the priests.
Quit burning down my hunting cabin. It's generating 18 gold a minute. I can finally build stables and archers.
Back to work, everyone.
Yeah, back to work. No.
Pretty much.
Crack that whip.
You can sleep when you're dead. I would be the guy who does voiceovers for like the animations. By the way, I don't hear the game's animations at all. Any of the sounds from the game.
They're playing.
You know, it's probably just because of the headphones. Let me just check.
Did you turn down the game because you didn't want to hear yourself twice?
I typically do that.
Clark did the exact same thing. Him and I were on, he was with me streaming. Destiny 2, hell no, get the hell out of here. Chernobyl, what are you smoking? Get out of here.
The game died after the 3rd expansion.
But like, Clark was watching, and he was on Discord with me. He's like, I don't hear your game at all, man. And I was like, I looked over all my stuff. I'm like, it's going. You know, I turn up my tablet here. Oh, yeah. I was like, I don't know, it's going. Yeah. And he was like, oh, yeah. Like,
yeah, it's there. I see the story here.
Yep. It's just funny. Oh my god, man. Stop throwing things at my towers, guys. I'm gonna build houses.
Come on, I didn't even see him sneaking in.
There's going to be a reckoning when the time comes.
So is it $15 a month for the ultimate?
Yeah, it's 15. Now find out if you actually need ultimate for PC nowadays, because it may have changed.
Oh, everything is combined.
There's only one subscription now?
Yep, $15 for everything.
Dude, I kind of want to restart this one now. I'm getting three fronts. Yeah, I'm just really, really bad right now. My bad.
It's because we're distracted.
You just don't play Crucible or Gambit, then the game is good. Well, I'll tell you what my problem with Destiny 2 was, Chernobyl. It was the lack... I mean, there's a few issues, but the biggest thing was the lack of communication in-game. So it didn't have like an area chat. It didn't have a zone chat, a general chat. You didn't even have a guild chat. So the only way to communicate with anybody in that game was over Discord. And at the time, I didn't even have Discord. And I thought that was like the stupidest thing. So if you wanted to find a guild, you had to go onto forums and like off the game and go look for guilds. There was no looking for group. So I couldn't even just be a random loser that just like, I just want to go do a run and look for people. The only way I could do it was like if I knew somebody. So it was really, really frustrating there. Yeah, that was my issue. Let's change maps this time, by the way.
My issue, like I was like looking back at getting into it, but then I was reading about how one day to collect one item, it's gonna take you what, 7 months just to make the item.
Yeah, it's really nuts.
So you gotta play pretty much every day just to get it or something like that, and I was just like, no, I'm good.
Yeah. Hey, do one with water. I want some water.
Well, there was water in that one.
No, that was a tiny little stream. I want boats, yo. Boats and hoes.
Maybe we can do Confluence, which is a intersecting river.
Is it something I can run boats on?
Yes.
You sure?
Unless you want like Archipelago, or what was it, Warring Islands, or Boulder Bay, which is just one giant lake in the center.
As long as the rivers, I can actually... I need to put boats, man. I'm going Mongols, we're going boats. I gotta get me...
Mongol for boats.
Transport ships.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn down my graphics, I guess. Oh, let me see which one would actually be screwing it up. Let's turn out anti-aliasing. And... VSync was on. Curiosity killing my cat. Let's see if that changes anything. You mentioned that it does sound stupid that doesn't have a chat or anything. I'm in a big clan and most people I don't really talk to. I just have my own clique in the clan. Yeah, that was a concern I had. Yeah, this should work. Yeah. Boulder Bay. Thank you. Hopefully I don't crash.
Nice. That outline looks great.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, Chernobyl, I did have a big issue with that because, like, you know, I'm a casual, right, in most of these games. So, you know, just having to find a guild that way, to find a group. Like, I want to try out some of the raids, and my gear score was high enough, and I'd played enough of the game to do these raids. And I had to go on Reddit to go fucking find a clan to go do a raid. I don't know. This really felt off. And then I had to join a Discord to do it as well. With, like I said, at the time, I didn't even have Discord. So it's just like, dude, I just want to play the game. Why can't I just type to people in the game? Is that so hard? Like,
it was meant for console, not PC.
It was meant for console, yeah. But you can... Every other game has a chat in it.
Oh, yeah.
Just felt really off to me, but... Going back to my Mongol horde. Do we have two teammates? Or do we have a teammate with us?
Oh, it was all set to auto. My bad.
Do you want to restart it really quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Having AI teammates, is that much of a liability in the game?
No,
Not really.
No, it's not. It's just the way we set it up was a little different. I did that before. So in here, one of the single player default modes is a 2v2v2 with so I had an AI partner. He didn't really help me much, but he didn't die. So, you know, he held his own. That's really all I was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
If we go to King David III's game, he has an Iraqi fighter jet in there. Sweet. Or use the Xbox app. Yeah, but nobody used... It was on PC. At the time, the game wasn't even cross-platform, I don't think. It is now, but... when the game first came out, it wasn't cross-platform. So, like, it's not a bad game. It's actually pretty fun still. I just, you know, going back to it, I don't think I could go back to it. That's what the issue was.
Especially now that they're removing things to make the game bigger, but actually making it smaller.
I heard that, yeah. To play that game casually is fine. I would play it if I was to actually, because I have it installed. If I was to actually log in and play Destiny 2 right now, it would just be for PvP, I think. Because I think that their PvP is great, and I think their balancing system is really, really good. And a lot of games should take some notes from how they did it, like the way that they normalized everybody within the PvP, and just brings it back down to skill, you know.
Yeah.
Because there's
I also liked that I got a weapon that technically you should have only gotten from reserving at Best Buy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yours was different. One problem you found out Destiny 2 on PC is if you want to go click out to a new tab, Destiny 2 will still open. You might get banned because of how their bot is set up. That's interesting. So it's like an anti-cheat deal, huh? That's interesting. Kind of makes sense, but yeah, the anti-cheats are getting insane.
I think they should just take your MAC address and ban you.
Yeah, well, then you wouldn't buy the game a second time.
Right.
But they want you to buy the game a second time. So how's he going to buy the game a second time? No, my issue with the anti-cheat is trying to find that balance. Because I don't want to give up that much privacy just to play a stupid video game. It makes me not want to play those kinds of games in general when it gets like that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, I think my
I know
game's
why I
crashing.
stopped playing shooters for so long.
Fucking hell, man. Alright, my game just crashed. I gotta figure this out. This is just... I really want to play this game with you. Same error. So that's just the game crashed error. Let's go to system again. NVLDDMKM has stopped. That is NVIDIA.
It crashed much earlier this time, didn't it? Your civilization was not that advanced anymore.
No, there wasn't even that much going on. That's what really sucks.
Yeah, it's not a question of strain, is it?
No. And it's like, it's not something that I can, like, prevent that way, I guess. So let me see if there's, like, some stupid NVIDIA control panel power setting or something. So give me 1 sec. I'm sorry, Chuck.
No problem.
I bugged you to come on and play video games. We haven't even finished one game yet. Oh,
You gotta come on and play with me.
pretty much, yeah. Come play with me.
Come on, play with me.
And then, oh yeah, now wait for me. Because my stuff keeps messing up. I double check if there's any kind of power management. Let's see here. Prefer maximum performance, sure, whatever. I don't know if these actually make any difference. I don't think they do, but... It has stopped responding and successfully recovered. Like, I mean, this is such an old problem. Like, you look it up and there's like Windows Vista pictures and shit. It's like not an Age of Empires problem, just like a... Yeah. Like, I wonder if it could be power limiting. None of my fans ramp up for this game.
Really?
Yeah, not that it takes so much. It's just that, I don't know, something with the code of the game or something. Like they might need to fix something there. I don't know. They don't want people cheating, but what if I just want to click a different song? Bam, banned. Absolutely. No, that's stupid. There's so many talks of like really new, innovative, like ultra invasive methods of anti-cheat now that it's really frustrating. And yeah, just like you said, Chuck, like, well, maybe I'll just stop playing those games then, right? And I kind of feel the same way. Well, that's one of the things with Valorant. Like, we kind of stopped playing Valorant because, like, besides the game itself, more reason than not was the invasiveness. So, like, their anti-cheat runs at kernel, records all this crazy shit, and then now they record all voice chat.
Yeah, that's what set me off. Was the fact that they were like, well, for harassment. I'm like, no, that's not it at all. You're just using that. People were worried that they were going to give all this information out to the Chinese. And
that's my problem. If they weren't owned by a Chinese company, I wouldn't be as worried. Not that I'd feel good about it, but I wouldn't be as worried. But they are. But they are. Like, that's fact of the matter. If Riot was like owned by Microsoft, I wouldn't be happy about giving Microsoft or Apple or somebody my,
Oh, it's also another reason why I won't do a DNA kit, because China's buying all the information up and taking over the Human Genome Project, and it's the last thing I really want.
I don't really need it. Chernobyl says he loves running around in Destiny PvP. Yeah.
You know what? There's a secret to the DNA thing, by the way. Just get both your parents to do it. every time I bring up DNA stuff, I always try to nudge mom.
That's so funny.
Because I don't want to take him. But
your dad would never.
He would never do it. You're right.
Yeah.
But I think he told me that one of his brothers did it, and he sent me a really shitty screenshot of it. Turns out white.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Afterburner. I don't have to reboot if I install Afterburner, do I?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Let me wait a second.
I was surprised you don't have it already installed.
Yeah. It's probably the best one.
Yeah, but what do I need an overclocking tool for on a 3080 Ti at this state in life? Yeah.
Fair point.
But I do like it for monitoring. That's usually the reason I have them in general. I'm just gonna try them.
Do you ever find reason to just control the fans differently?
No. No, the fan curve
Never.
is so good, man. Like, same with ever since, like, even on 1080 Ti, like, it idles at 60 with the fans off.
Yeah, it's true.
I think this is about the same. It idles around 60 with the fans off. Dude, we had Sweet Business too when we played Destiny 2. That gun has been around forever. I don't want.
Okay, so last question about Game Pass, if you don't mind,
No.
while we still have a short intermission going.
No.
All right, so what are the top 3 games on that platform that you know, like I'm not a fan of the Sea of Thieves, for example. I know that it's a big part of the streaming platforms. But what do you think that, you know, games like cool action games that are on there? What do you think?
Action games. Well, Battletoads.
Yeah.
Because I know Forza is going to be a big part of what I do. That's for sure.
Yeah. Gosh, I don't know. I mean, Gears of War, if you're into those. Those are all in there.
I've never played a Gears of War. Never.
The Ascent was pretty cool. I equate that to like a newer dystopian, what is it, Super Smash.
Cyberpunk Diablo with guns.
I watched many of your streams. I thought it was like, I already have Ruiner, and it's just too damn similar to Ruiner for me to give a shit. But it looks just super cool.
I never played Ruiner.
You're into action.
You were playing that Aliens game. Was that part of the Xbox Pass as well?
No. Honestly, it's dying off pretty quick, that game. Unfortunately.
No shit.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, people just have short attention spans no matter where they go. But
yeah,
no doubt.
You can play all the Wolfenstein games.
Nice.
The one thing here, this is from a couple years ago.
I own both of those bastards.
Yeah. It's from a couple years ago. Somebody's mentioning that, like, dropping the overclock off of the cards back down to reference speeds was something that helped them for not just this game, but just like NVIDIA drivers crashing in general. Do you know what I mean? So I up my power limit, or I up my temperature limit, and I'm just gonna watch here, I guess.
What kind of temps were you observing, or were you not observing the temps?
I wasn't observing at all, yeah.
Okay.
All right, Chuck, I'm ready. Let's try again. I'm sorry for the inconveniences.
You can also play Power Rangers Battle of the Grid.
So my voltage just doesn't show anything running. Like, it doesn't show a current.
You got the invite, right?
Yep. It actually comes into the game, too, which is nice. It works pretty well.
Yeah, because it was showing that you were offline.
Oh, that's annoying. All right, same thing. Do it.
Good luck.
See, I don't think this is actually reading right, though, because it just says... Like, it says 9,500 megahertz for the memory. I don't think that's right. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Start replaying this and you love it? Yeah, man. This is super fun. I'm just having these weird crashes.
There's talks about a Dune survival game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, multiplayer.
No way. That would be cool.
Yeah.
I don't think this thing is actually... I don't think this thing's actually reading. There's no way I'm still at 55 Celsius. That's it. Oh, yeah, I guess this is moving. So, okay. I'm in the 50s right now. So...
You're in the 50s right now? It must be nice over there in the 50s.
It would be nice sometimes.
Yeah, but women can still vote then, too. Oh.
Must collect all the sheep.
You're doing right.
What you call me?
Chernobyl says he misses the 50s. You're not. Get the hell out of here. He's 17. I miss the 50s.
Yeah.
Never know. You might be an old soul.
Yeah,
There you go.
it's possible. He sees a Norman Rockwell picture and he's instantly connected with his previous life.
Has a
Simpler
tear
plan.
roll down from his eye.
Yeah,
Time traveler, he says. Yep.
that's right.
So that was a good show, TV show though.
I think the city of Chernobyl misses the 50s. Does that count?
Back before it went boom.
Yeah. I'm watching them and my voltage isn't showing. I probably need a reboot for that to work or run it as admin. I don't think I ran it as admin.
Probably run his admin.
Probably what it is. Yeah, let me kill it.
Jeez. But when did Dragon Quest become number 11?
Damn. What?
Talking about.
Dragon
Yeah,
Quest
admin
is an RPG.
Yeah, I remember that, but like it's
Isn't that,
popular again or
Bethesda
something?
game?
No, they've been coming out with quite a few, but now they're up to number 11. It's still got like the cult
Oh, I see
following
what you
that
mean.
people buy every time it comes out.
Oh,
I get what you
shit.
mean. Okay. That is weird
Okay.
though.
Wow. You sure it's not like revision 11 to the existing game that I'm thinking of? That's
No.
crazy.
But,
Holy
That'd
shit.
be interesting.
what I would like, I don't know, probably, I wouldn't say remaster, but the Swordsman Musashi.
Brave Warrior Musashi?
Yes.
Yeah. I only played that game for a bit. Justin had that. For PS1, yeah.
I stole it
Brave
from my
Fencer
brother.
Musashi. My bad.
Yes, Brave Fencer.
And now it's a
I
ghost
remember
town.
thinking that it would be dope as hell if they brought back Tenchu. You know, remember the ninja video game from the PS1? And then they did. And I was like,
No.
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 Let it die.
I remember I played it, the remake,
Yeah.
but the
And,
sequel. That was the problem, is that it was a sequel. They didn't just remake
Okay.
the game. They should have just remade the game.
Yeah,
With,
that's
like,
true. They didn't.
It was
You're right.
bad. I agree. Wasn't it for the Wii?
It was for the Wii.
Yeah. And like they
Yeah, it was
tried to
bad.
incorporate like motion stuff to it. I'm like, guys.
Totally. And like Red Steel 2 did an excellent job, and so did a few other titles in the hack and slash
Yeah.
thing. But
yeah.
like stealth combat and the slashing mechanic did not go hand in hand.
No, it was not good for Tenchu Stealth Assassins. That game was so good. I played the second one.
Yeah.
I was so into that game, man. Because
Yeah, it was a great game.
Oh man. But no, that was a game that should be remade with modern tech. You could make that game now and make it like that. What is it? Saiku with the whatever that stealth one is that everybody's playing. Yeah.
Really beautiful one for PS5,
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could make a Tenchu like that, and I would be
Yeah.
very pleased.
I would
Yeah.
pay. I would pay $60 for that.
Yeah.
No problem.
Absolutely. Just make Tenchu play like Tenchu, but with those
Yeah.
physics and those graphics and the
Yep.
yeah.
And also give me some more like gory shit. Like I would kind of want more of a Mortal Kombat take on this topic. personally.
Splatterhouse.
Splatterhouse. Yeah, that's you, man.
I would even take, Legend of Dragoon.
Oh, what do you mean even take Legend of Dragoon? You would kill somebody for Legend of Dragoon right now.
I would.
You'd kill a child for that.
Yeah. Somebody else's. They're not important.
Yeah.
They're not my kid.
Yeah.
I've done this freaking tree already, guys. You know what? You're gonna go with the sheep. It's where he wants to be anyways.
What a pervert.
Hey, man. So they randomize, I'm going to say this now. They randomize the genders in all the characters in this game. Not in the story characters, but just in general. Okay? Like sometimes
the people you build.
Yeah, just like a villager or soldier, it'll be male or female. The one that really bugged me, though, was the other day I was playing, and I was playing the Mongols, and my Khan was a female.
Which runs contrary to how that society had functioned.
Completely. Completely. Like, they had harems and everything. And, like, they were famous for going around and raping.
Yep.
I'm like, I was like,
you don't expect them to put a rape mechanic in there. You're not exactly saying that needs to be incorporated unless that's
no,
basic.
no, it's not a necessity, but like, you know, instead of gold, maybe when you pillage a city, I don't know, whatever. But
yeah,
it was just a little bit off-putting because it took me out of it for a second. Because your con is your like champion, you know, and you get all these abilities with your con, and you don't have to keep your con alive, but it's really nice too because they rally your troops like a general basically. And I'm just like, God, did you need to randomize? I don't know. I don't know how random it is.
Historical accuracy too.
Yes, that's the
I can
thing.
make that argument from a historical accuracy standpoint because people may not agree with me ideologically because I have a repulsion that I cannot control. You know what I mean? Like it's innate in me when I hear like a woman soldier. I'm just like, now something's wrong with this picture.
Yeah.
But other people they don't share that like gut reaction. They don't. So
I think the difference is the time period. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're telling me a 2020 soldier, yeah, okay, sure, I could. If they're in the mix, sure. But you're telling me. I mean, the Mongol cons is like 15.
BC.
Yeah, well, these ones were like 1300, I think. Like,
okay.
I mean, they basically are the reason why Islam is so far behind in the world. It's true. I mean, the whole world, it's their fault, basically. It really is. It's Genghis Khan's fault. I don't know if you know how that played out.
Not really. But I happen to know that Islam is one of the newest religions as well. I think it only started in the 7th century AD, so it hasn't been around that long.
But their societies were very well built early on. Napoleon gender switch. Yeah. So, well, very specifically, the Genghis Khan and his horde attacked Baghdad, and.
Nice.
You know, at the time, it was a cultural center for the world, for the whole Arab, like, and Persian, all that area. It was like, because the biggest thing with Islamic countries at the time was that they were very far advanced in science and technology, which was interesting based on their religion. And, but, you know, we still use the Arabic number system today in North America, right? So some of those things are very prevalent there. And
so we have whiskey.
That's why we have whiskey. Absolutely. It's because of them. And which is funny since they don't drink. And so, well, Genghis Khan went there and, you know, raped, pillaged, burned down libraries and everything else. And then he filled the aqueducts. And he just completely destroyed the roads. Like, he brought that city back like 500 years. And that was like the cultural center for the entire religion at the time. And he just turned it into nothing, and it was it's interesting seeing that. Like, it's not a good thing, obviously, because you start to wonder, like, well, how different would the world be if he didn't? I don't know, like, just in general, like.
Well, I don't know, like, if you take a look at how quickly Germany and Japan rebuilt their societies after absolute ruin. Yeah. It has a lot more, in my opinion, to do with who the people who are surviving that catastrophe. So.
Yes.
You know, how good they are.
Yeah.
And because like Germany was kind of back on its feet, at least if you don't count like the east side of Germany where it was under the Iron Curtain, Germany was back on its feet by the mid 1980s.
They did have assistance at that time.
Yeah, I was gonna say because the U.S. has a rule that we help pay for what we destroyed once.
Now. Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest. It's not even close to what we destroyed in Germany last time. Right. When you talk about Dresden bombings and the operations they did, they firebombed cities, and then waited a few hours for all the civilians to be out on the streets to put out the fires, and then bombed it again.
Yeah.
Like, so first the British would go in and firebomb as much as they could, and then they really give them a few hours so everybody thought it was over and they could start putting out fires and saving children and stuff, and then they'd firebomb everybody while they're on the street. So, like, you know, our rebuilding strategy is not. I get it. It's like, you know, 2 trees for every 1 tree you cut down, I guess, but
I think it's World War II in color. There's a quote from a bomber.
Hmm.
He what was he? He was like, I found myself wondering, like, are there kids and everything else in these factories and whatnot? Losing their legs and their lives, and he's like, all I
Yeah.
could think of to myself is those poor bastards. And then I
Yeah.
pushed the button.
Then you push the button. Yeah. Yeah. Very strange feeling though, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels to me like you have to you really have to have what's that term is like called cognitive dissonance. You actually
Right.
have to engage a cognitive dissonance in order to be able to go through with a job like that.
I think so. Yeah. Because you know what you're doing, but you also have to just say, well, no, it has to be done. Like, we're
You gotta do
right
your
no
mission
matter what.
regardless,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to keep
That's
telling
your
yourself that
thing.
you're right.
Yeah, dehumanize.
Yo, dehumanizing is the biggest piece. Man, you reached the feudal age. Shit, I'm so far behind. Yeah, that's always like the big strategy, right? Dehumanize as much as possible. I gotta say, this is one of my favorite things of this game that I've seen so far. It's something small, but if you notice, while I'm discovering area, it's all topographical. Like the thing I'm coming up to is topographical. Oh, I found an enemy dock. Not today.
Oh, like yeah, the lines for the hills and everything.
Yeah, it's so cool.
It is nice.
I'm a big sucker for topographical maps in general. So,
Are you familiar with the Android tactical mapping system called ATAC, or I think it's a civilian version of CTAC or something?
no.
Freaking sweet! It's the first thing I installed when I got my Android phone, my Project Android phone.
Yeah.
Last year, got it for the wedding stream, but I was like, well, hey man, I might as well install this one app that I know is not available on iOS and it's available exclusively on Android. So a lot of the troops deployed across the globe from the US and from other countries have this mobile phone application called ATAC, which is a combination intelligence application that has like topographical maps, satellite maps, and has plugins to work with like drone
see it right
feeds
here,
and other shit too.
I'm installing.
So anyways,
Nice.
all kinds of cool shit like that. And basically you have a civilian version of it as well. And it is
Yeah.
freaking sweet.
I just installed it. We'll play with that later.
Get it.
Yeah. No, that's really cool. It's a heads up on that one. I'm gonna use the shit out of it.
Yeah, it's cool. Like the problem is that like the coolest stuff about it requires an awful lot of learning. So I can send you a YouTube link to a tutorial video series that I've been watching.
I'm a map ho, so anytime. Yeah. I think it's cool.
I'm surprised you don't have a quadricopter. You know, to make your own kind of like
Oh my God.
aerial view.
Don't get me started. Says he never knew that your knowledge of the whole world only goes as far back as the first Roman Civil War, and that's still kind of fuzzy. Which first Roman Civil War? Romans had a lot of civil wars. Some people consider Caesar's to be their first civil war, because when Caesar crossed the Rubicon, that marked a civil war, and he had the better army. Caesar's so fascinating in some of those ways. I know that there's like a lot of conflating information about him, and people like worship him and shit in some ways, but there's some really, really cool shit he did. Especially like when he chased, oh fuck, I always forget his name, but the guy he was overthrowing, when he chased him immediately into Greece, that was just fantastic. I say fantastic. Yeah, I can't remember his name, but he chased him straight into Greece, because the guy went to go get allies in Greece, and he's like, nope. He just, instead of taking Rome, which he absolutely could have at that moment, he said, I'll take Rome later. Sent some people to, just restore order, and just kept chasing him. Screw it. I love it.
Yeah. It's nice. I got two cold veins right next to each other.
Oh, sex, hey. I need castle age for ships that can murder people. Okay. The Caesar Pizza Civil War. Little Caesar's War? Yeah. No, that one's pretty cool. I mean, especially like when he was genociding the Gauls, because there's no other way to look at that, really. Some of the things he did was pretty fantastic militaristically. Even today, I don't think there's a lot of generals that would employ some of those tactics, though they absolutely should. Alright, base defenses for losers. Let's start making troops.
Well, it's like when people say Rommel was such a great general. I was like, no, not really.
I mean, he wasn't a bad one, but like he learned from history.
Yeah, by sending his men into minefields.
That's right.
Yeah, that was.
He's liked because he betrayed the Third Reich essentially.
Yeah.
Like, he's liked for propagandistic reasons.
He signed a document that got him killed, but he never actually intended to overthrow the Reich.
Yeah,
okay.
well, sure. Right. That's kind of what it's at this point. It's like, sure you didn't. It's like that new guy. Oh, what was that general we have now? The one that warned China.
Yeah, like it makes you wonder, like what more could the enemy ask for than a ranking official that high up?
Yeah.
Ranking officials to actually give our stolen designs for weapons to actually give them the programs to run it.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking joint chiefs, dude.
Yeah, it's intense. It's really intense. But it's a good thing that so far they haven't been beating the war drums too hard on anybody. I'm very glad about that.
It's coming.
Give it a minute.
So far, so good, though.
Yeah, hold your horses.
Well, I mean, China pulled a Japan, published a book on how they would do it.
I know.
Oh, you're talking about that 1990s book about fourth generation, or was it called Unlimited Warfare?
No, they recently just
one.
came out with a book.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because they don't think that the Americans Americans and some allies would not want to actually get into a naval fight between the Chinese because of all the artificial islands that they're making.
Yeah, Chernobyl, you're talking about when he went to be with Cleopatra, right? When he jumped right into that civil war in northern Egypt.
But
he's talking about that one
check
too.
it out. There's a book called Unrestricted Warfare that came out in the year 1999. It's a Chinese language book specifically done for military strategy about how to take down, it doesn't say the United States specifically, but how to take down like the world's prevailing superpower is how they phrased it. And it basically describes unrestricted warfare as the idea of like, you don't limit it to just hit, where especially, your enemy has a superiority, right? You don't limit it to just island hopping, where America actually has, history doing that or whatever.
Yeah.
You include legal tools like lawfare, and also infiltrations within some of the ideological, like,
interesting.
of one society. Similar to what Yuri Bezmenov was talking. I don't know if you guys know who Yuri Bezmenov is, but he's the ex-Soviet KGB guy who basically broke away from the Soviets in order to tell us about kind of what they're doing, not just in terms of bombs and planes and whatnot, but also domestically at our universities and stuff like that. Very interesting stuff. So in 1999, China published a book publicly, and they were describing a lot of the things like technological warfare that you're seeing taking place out on the news every day, all being described. Yeah, exactly. Economical stuff, supply chain topics. So that's what it's called, unrestricted warfare. And it's a concept that goes back to, like I said, it's published in 1999, and it's part of the library of the People's Liberation Army, essentially the PLA.
Yeah.
Peoples.
Well, like,
I was just gonna say, anytime you add peoples into your name, it's not the peoples. Historically.
Like, I forget what era general he was, but they had him take control of like a terrorist group, like a strategy meeting, and against like modern stuff. Like terrorists won, like hardcore against like modern military tactics. But I'm like, well, yeah, it's. I mean, you look at even the U.S. history. You know, like any type of guerrilla warfare versus modern military is gonna win.
Yeah, it's been like that for a really long time.
I think even back when like the Romans with the Goths and everything else, they were having issues with them.
They did.
Yeah.
That's actually one of the things I was talking about, how it was really smart how Caesar did this. It was a big chance. But they encircled the main Goths at this one city, right? And because of that guerrilla warfare, they had to just push them somewhere. And so they took them to this hill city that they had. And then they chopped down all the trees outside, and they built palisades and stuff around that city. And they said, well, we're just going to starve them out, right? And so, but they had a plan, the Goths had a plan that was really cool, to have them get flanked on the outside of that wall while they just like shot arrows over the palisades that the Romans made. And so what he did was he built the second wall and trapped themselves inside between the two walls, but then had parties outside in the woods. And so like both sides, like, yeah, it was just nuts. So they were killing everybody on both sides of it, and then they broke their own wall to go to the outside and kill everybody, and everybody inside the city was still trapped. It's really, really interesting.
It's cool.
Because they thought he was insane when he did it, according to like the writers and stuff. He's like, well, he just walled himself into like a kill zone, basically. It's like, but he didn't. Because the guys coming up had no idea. Like, this was a big thing about how different warfare is now with technology, that information is still key to everything you do in warfare. And in this case, the enemy had no idea what was going on.
I wouldn't have guessed that, would you?
No. So nobody had any kind of clue what was happening on either side of this, except for Caesar and his troops. They controlled the situation completely because they blocked both of the Goth tribes from being able to communicate in any way, and he just picked them off. And it was really interesting the way it's written.
Yeah, and that's just why I love history. That's why I wanted to be a history teacher, all that fun stuff. Just,
if it paid.
Yeah.
If it paid, I'd go to school yesterday.
If I didn't hate teenagers.
Teenagers are okay. You just tell them to go to the office because they suck.
Right.
Margaret tells me, my wife is a teacher, and she tells me that there's not a day that goes by where she doesn't hear like a kid saying to another kid. And this is K through 6th? Yeah, K through 6th or yeah. Anyways, there's not a day that goes by where she doesn't hear one student say to another student, either jokingly or serious, "Oh, that's racist."
Oh my god.
And keep in mind, there's no white kids at this school.
Right.
There's very few. Very few. So you got like one color telling another color. Like, they're so practiced on this topic already.
Oh.
So yeah,
the world is
teenagers
doomed.
are going to be teenagers in about 5 years. Yeah, you won't want a piece of that.
Who was it? Was it Joe Rogan or somebody? Or no, Jarvis. Ricky Jarvis?
Gervais. Yeah.
Gervais, yeah. He said that I can't wait for the next generation to come in and to start messing with these people. With the current generation, because they're not woke enough or anything else like that.
Start calling them boomers. Like what?
Right.
That'd be funny.
Alright, it's time to start hunting.
Decent military built.
I need to get to Castle Age.
Yeah, I need to get that going as well.
Need more gold. Made some traders.
I have 5,000. How much do you need?
Do you seriously?
Yeah.
Can you just send me gold?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't remember how to do that. I have a marketplace up, but I don't think I can send you.
Oh, look here.
Oh, you totally can.
Send.
It's top right. Players and tribute. I'll take some gold.
Oh.
I don't know. Whatever you. I'll take 1,000 if you can spare it. I just set up traders that should be going to you.
Probably doesn't help that I don't have a trade set up yet.
Well, you do need the traders to trade things.
Yeah, I was like, well, why can't I cook it? And I'm like, wait, that's right, I never built one.
And I'm trying to send traders to you. I was wondering why they were just sitting there. I really had no idea. But that explains a lot. That explains a lot. Okay. Thank you.
Told you I had two gold veins going.
I'm only doing the one right now. Well, 1.5. I don't know. Where is your traders? Where'd you put it?
They're in the back by my.
I see it. Okay. Oh, sweet, dude. Look at the route between us.
1 second.
Perfect. Oh, crap. These ships are way bigger than mine.
Go ahead and build a barracks to get some 5 troops every time.
Oh, that's a lot more ships. Okay. I don't think this one will hold.
Ships look a lot better than they did in the last game.
They look really cool. Too bad I don't have any good ones yet. All I have is literally they're called junk, or light junk. That's not. That doesn't bode well. I'm gonna build a
third age now.
Kurlatai. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it right now so I can get better ships. Luckily, they're getting hit by my towers. Like, I don't have that many archers in here, but I'll be able to hold off. First landed on the coast. Sorry, Chernobyl, I was pretty focused. Only a quarter of his army, and the opposition knew it and tried to use their advantage. But Caesar became the Viet Cong. Basically, yeah. Yeah, everybody knew he didn't bring enough troops. You're right. He just went full-on guerrilla warfare. All right, I gotta pee so bad. I'm gonna just leave the game going. I just gotta pee.
You know, it's funny though about the Viet Cong. They were highly inspired by the Civil War or the Revolutionary War.
Oh, being by the guerrilla tactics, like the jungle.
Yeah,
being used in the manner that. Yeah. When you think about the movie, The Patriot, remember that Mel Gibson movie where he takes on the British himself essentially, and I think all those like amazing tactics they utilized to, hit the enemy that was much larger than them in unconventional ways and inflict really mass casualties that they were not prepared for. Yeah.
Well, and like that's the funny thing is because like even like the reason why you don't hear about many fights and everything else down south is because they use the same tactics, right off the bat. And because the South hated the English more than anything because they were making like the moonshine illegal and heavy taxes on that and everything else, and so the British could never get a foothold in the South because of all those tactics that were used early on, which helped. But was it Ho Chi Minh said that he tried talking to the U.S. about how he wanted to unify, he wanted to make his country and all this other stuff, and but the U.S. didn't want that because they didn't want to offend the French. So they weren't going to help out, and then that's what caused the whole issue. Instead of just being like, okay, cool, but we support that. A bunch of people died. So
No shit.
all because we didn't want to upset the French, our longest lasting ally.
French helped us. Yeah, French helped us in the revolution. More and more of his armies came, but his guerrilla tactics against them. So, yeah, dude, I mean, like, for the time, Caesar was just too innovative for a lot of the regions that he was fighting in. But also, he was specifically fighting against, this is something to be, like, not a knock to his strategies, of course, but just in general, he was fighting against tribes and at the time considered savages, with organized military and armored and weapon military. So he did actually have quite the advantage in comparison. But yeah.
One of my favorite games to this day that you can get on Steam is Caesar 3.
I never played any of the Caesar games.
They were a lot of fun. The only thing that sucks is that sometimes the the music gets broken. So it'll sit there and like do a 10-second loop.
Alright, I'm out of stone. I'm gonna send a villager down to you. Why do I have 5? What is your deal, guys? Go get food like you were doing.
Don't take my only stone behind me.
You're not using it.
Well, yeah, it's because I took my guys to start building other stuff. I was.
What do you mean? You're not using it.
Oh, I will be shortly.
You haven't touched it yet. It's still at 3,000.
Yeah. I don't have any stone, so.
What the hell's wrong with you? How do you have no stone yet?
So I haven't had a need for it.
Oh man.
My guys don't use it yet, but I do want to at least get that node.
You gotta prep for You gotta prep for siege. That's what you need stone for early on. Prep for siege, man.
Like trebuchets or?
Yeah, all of it.
So I don't have a whole lot that uses stone.
Walls are also stone, and they don't hurt.
Using that.
I don't use a lot of walls in these games either. Not against AI, at least. Usually I have not been aggressive, except for right now where they're attacking you. But you have plenty of troops for that one. Let's see.
I have a feeling that they're coming from the sea somewhere.
I'm gonna send one cavalry up, way up there. I need to get a sight line of these guys. Let's say a new Khan rises. Did I lose a Khan, or is there just a new Khan in the area? Where is my Khan? Yeah, he's right here. Oh, they're burning. I didn't even notice, dude. They're burning down my crap over here. Oh, I guess I did lose a Khan. That's why. Yeah. That's probably why I was peeing, honestly. And here come the enemy. Alright. We'll just do a small group on these guys. Yeah, they don't know.
They're leading me back to your seaport. I can go ahead and take the enemy out up there if you want.
Yeah, please do. I'm building some ships to screw with them right now, but you know how that goes. Well, as long as these guys understand that they just marked themselves as my first target. I think that's important information.
Yeah, I'll send my guys up.
Okay.
Because they've been harassing me, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know who's been hitting you up. But I guess it also doesn't even matter, because crossbowmen, there we go. Those are expensive, but oof, that's a lot of gold for crossbowmen. I need to make a prayer tent, and then I should be good to go. Doesn't count my traders as gold sources, but they definitely are getting a lot. Oh, they got a couple guys on you. On your north side. Yeah, in your Burgrave Palace.
Kill the priest.
It's always a valid strategy. Kill the priests. I don't have any priests yet, but this will work. Let's see, where's my siege I don't have much siege going on yet, but I'll build it there. Blacksmith, where you be?
What the fuck?
Why can't I build? Oh, I had my siege thing down here.
All right, fellas. Looks like it's about my turn to start taking a break and take care of everybody around here before I then work my last 3 hours.
Okay. I didn't know you were working.
Yep. I've been working the whole time.
All right, man. Well, thanks for hanging out. It's fun.
Thanks a lot for all you guys' insight. I will probably end up doing the demo on this bad boy.
You should. My game's crashing.
Well, right. Have a lot of fun with this game.
Yeah. Have a good night, man.
Right.
I'm not touching anything just to make sure if it has a chance of recovering, you know?
Yeah.
This is really, really frustrating. Nothing's running hot. It says that my GPU is running at 52, which means it really shit itself. It was running at 60. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, mine can't run it right now either, man. For being real, right? I mean, it's using like 96% GPU. It hasn't fully crashed yet, Chuck. But my game's completely frozen, and I just hear the fire burning of my port. Good night, person that is new to you. That's great. Oh man, this is so frustrating.
Yep, there you went.
Man, I'm gonna have. Okay, so you haven't had this issue. Have you switched to the GeForce or switched off of GeForce Experience yet?
Nope.
I wonder if I should just do that. Just for testing sake, you know? I thought in my head that it was all going fine just because I hadn't crashed yet. All right, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna restart my gaming PC first and foremost. Yeah. Yeah.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and send my troops right into the middle of that town.
Go play, yeah, play for a bit. Don't worry about me. You're not gonna hear me for a minute, Chernobyl and such, so I'll be right back. Well, and of course, Razer started doing an update right now. Fantastic. Razer just started doing an update as soon as, like, yeah, thanks, whatever. Dick. You know?
Good old Razer.
I'm having weird, like, mouse connection issues with them. I don't know if it's just too much RF where I'm at or what. Hey, it's a picture. Yeah, it's my background. My desktop. I don't know, man. I'm getting frustrated. Now, we do have some differences on our machines. They're not that many, though. I am on Windows 11, though.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I mean, NVIDIA says it's fully compatible driver, Windows 11 and 10 and 11.
I whiffed 80 on kill
I'm on the latest one, you know, all that fancy jazz. But,
nice.
I mean, I don't have GeForce Experience installed, but GeForce Experience doesn't actually add anything to the experience. Voice of the dead. No, man, Dead's still there.
Hi.
I'm very frustrated because I just want to play this game with you. You know? Like, I feel bad.
I just have a bunch of knights running around slaughtering their civilians.
AoE4 keeps crashing. Let's go. Crashing. How to fix? What do we got here? Step 1, check if your driver's up to date. Get the fuck out of here. Restart. Shut up. Verify integrity on Steam. Irrelevant. Run the game from its exe file. I am. Move it to a different drive. No. Download latest patch. Are you fucking... Why do people publish things like this? Is this... Gamer Tweak, you suck.
They're rotating back.
There's clearly something to do with this game and NVIDIA. Like it all says, all these websites say stupid things like, well, run it as admin or update your
Let's do the very
drivers.
basic stuff that everybody should already know how to do, but that's probably also why they're posting it to, you know.
Clickbait, man. Clickbait.
Yeah.
It's hell. It's so frustrating.
I remember when the internet used to be useful.
Yes. Those days are gone, sir.
Yeah, never had to worry about anything being biased and controlled, manipulated.
There's a system setting for
AKA high
controlled...
school.
Ooh, controlled folder access. This one might actually be somewhat useful. Ish.
I can hear you.
Those interfering, easily fix. Make sure you have DX12.
Ah, 114!
How would you not have DX12 installed?
Not all graphics cards are compatible. You need at least a 10 series to do it.
I guess I'm just spoiled.
Kinda. I mean,
oh God.
Yeah.
I did get a 3080 Ti at MSRP.
Yeah, I got mine just above. Yeah, but you know, at the time, it was like... I wasn't planning on getting the 3080 Ti. I wanted a 3080.
Fuck! 114
but
on
like,
Razer still.
It was within like $200 of a 3080.
Why?
So you're like, well, why the hell not then? It's not like anything was at correct price.
Right.
You know, so I mean, if things were at the price they were supposed to be at, then no, I would have bought a 3080, absolutely. Instead of a Ti.
This is great. The people that were near us, they're being attacked by another party.
Oh, good.
And I just kind of wiped out most of their stuff just by using cavalry.
Nice. Why doesn't it show my voltages? That's actually what I'm mostly worrying about. It doesn't show my millivolts for my MSI Afterburner. Can't get it to show. I don't know why.
Your camels can do nothing against me.
I mean, I guess I could just get back in the game and hope for the best. Maybe I should just play campaign for a bit. You
Yeah.
know? It
See
sucks.
if it still happens.
Well, it does still happen in campaign. I
Tell me
didn't
about
change
this.
anything enough to make it not happen. That's my issue here. I could downclock the GPU. I don't see a point to that though.
Building a palace. It acts as a keep.
Yeah. Yeah, some of those are really cool. I could up my temperature limit again and then bring down my clock boost. Save it, number 1. This is a pain though, man. I'm not getting full info on MSI Afterburner, so that's... Apply. Maybe the things didn't apply properly before. I don't know.
And then once this is built, I'm gonna leave it in the woods. I'm gonna leave the woods there so that way they have to come around to get it.
There's a level in AoE 2 that I use the woods and the fact you can chop down trees to win every time. I bring like 12 villagers and it's good times. Let's scan.
I don't know, guys. Think we're...
I don't get it. I wish I got it. I wish I had an answer for the world on this one.
Hey.
I really, 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 really do.
Cannon emplacement.
Because I love the game so much, that's the problem. You found a weird war anime? Oh, always interested in weird animes. Not that I always watch them, but, you know.
Is it called Gate?
All lit except for 2.
I'm curious what it is.
1 rafter.
My game gonna start? You gonna start there? Killa.
Oh, nice.
I'm so bothered.
Quick, I need more gold. I really don't. Well, I mean, I do now, but I really don't.
My game just not launching now. Bro, my game's just like not launching now.
What did you do?
What did you do?
I don't know.
I'm gonna reboot again. I'm not loving this. Burb.
60, 50 on.
All right. Let's see if we get anything out of this. The game will even freaking launch. That'd be a kick in the balls if it just stopped working all of a sudden.
I wouldn't be too happy.
We'll see if it loads. I don't see it launching anywhere. This is some bullshit. Dude, I don't know what to do. Let's see, control. That off. Let's see if that works now. And now the game will launch. At least it'll launch. Might not stay up, but at least it'll launch. Might as well just do campaign, man. It's basically any human that doesn't have silver hair and silver eyes are considered to be non-humans and are put into spider mechs to fight a robotic hive mind while civilians are told that. Continue. I'm gonna do a skirmish against AI, I guess. Sorry, Chuck. This is.
No, you're fine.
I still want to keep on screwing up your game with it. Four players. No, I want the 2v2v2. Alright, let's do that with the other one. Yeah, there's no plus button on that one. That's really dumb. I did a 2v2v2 though last time. I don't know why it's being weird. Boom. One, two, three, four, five, six. It's just our robots versus the hive mind robots. That's so nuts.
Sounds familiar. What is it called?
I'm gonna archipelago the hell out of this. Oh, dude, you can change the biome. I can make. It doesn't even matter the level. You see that?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that. That's so cool. He says it's called 8686. I never heard of it. Oh, I believe it's called that. Like you said, it's a weird anime. There's a lot of those where I'm like, where'd this name come from? Like Fooly Cooly. I'm like, really? What the hell are we doing here? I felt that way with Fooly Cooly.
I'm flashed. Thanks, Ahmed.
Okay, yeah, this does look familiar. I think I started watching like the first few episodes and then I just kind of forgot all about it.
Yeah?
Yeah, a coworker of mine is a giant fanatic when it comes to anime. It's like all he watches and reads.
Oh yeah.
And I think he recommended it, and I was looking at it, and I just totally forgot. But it looks like it's very interesting, and would be an amazing anime.
Hey, as a side note, you can save single player skirmishes.
But not PC, okay? Or like online?
Yeah. Yeah. But just so you do know that you can do it. You have to watch it sub and not dub because it costs money for dub. I am a dub fan as well.
He's just gonna say it.
For most animes, not all. Most animes. Like Dragon Ball Z is one I don't like sub. I don't care what anybody says. I like when Goku sounds like a man. Because Goku's voiced by a female in Japan.
Yeah.
It's not that it's bad. It's just that I grew up with Toonami. And then, you know, to go back, for me, just does not work.
I honestly find the Japanese one to be annoying.
Yeah. It's too high pitch for me. Like, it's already enough yelling and screaming. Like, I understand that can be off-putting to a lot of people anyways. But, yeah. It's too much yelling and screaming. And too high pitch of it, I guess. I don't know. I do understand the dialogue is somewhat better in the Japanese version. I've heard that from a lot of people. I don't disagree. I just, you know, too bad. I like what I like. Not a lot of wood on this island. With sub, I don't want to learn Japanese. I don't want to watch the anime. I just want to watch it, yeah. That's how I feel sometimes. I don't know. I don't mind. I normally prefer to watch, like as a caveat, I normally prefer to watch content in the language it was designed for. Normally. Something about Japanese, though, at least with anime, I don't. If it's live action, then yes. And I think that has a lot to do with the way of the lip moving. Like in anime, it doesn't really matter. Because the lips aren't moving naturally anyhow. If that makes sense. But when I watch a person move their lips and the sound does not match their lips, it really bothers me. So, I don't know. I think that's probably the biggest piece of it. That's a huge huge thing for me. Crashing Mongol 1 saved.
There's a comic. It says, that's odd, this bottle of Viagra was full 2 days ago. They got like 6 cats and a dog, and all the tails are pointed straight up.
God, man. Yeah. Did you finish that level or you just give up on it?
Oh, I gave up.
Thanks for putting up with it.
What?
It's really bothersome because like it didn't crash until like until we're like in time to fight. The fun part,
Right.
like the really fun part. Yeah, sorry, man. This was really frustrating. Someone having control over it. I think, well, that's more frustrating than anything else. If you were to tell me like, oh, well, you have to close this app. What are they? Whisper.
Oh no, that's what I asked. They're whispering.
What? Oh, they're whispering.
They were whispering.
You don't have to match. You're supposed to yell it back. That's the fun of it. When a bunch of people are whispering, just go, "Why are we whispering?" Really loud.
Did somebody fart?
Did somebody fart? Chuck said. That's that, Heather. Did somebody fart? Is that why we're whispering?
Try not to take deep breaths.
Yeah, Chernobyl. That's my thing for it. If it's humans, I do prefer the languages are written in, because also there's benefits to hearing it in that language. But when it's anime and the lips never match, anyways, fuck it. I don't care. As long as the dialogue isn't terrible. Like, you know, when you watch a Jackie Chan movie and it's dubbed, like one of his Chinese ones, you're just like, like Tuxedo Man, right? You're like, I know that's not what Jackie Chan sounds like, okay? I know what Jackie Chan sounds like, and it's not that. I don't like it.
I like how you have to sometimes watch his, what was it? Like Operation Condor, Armor of God.
Yes.
Or whatever.
Holy shit.
Yes.
You have to watch that in reverse order of when it was released.
In America.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they were released correctly in China.
Yeah.
52.
Yeah.
We got this, the second one first.
Yep.
They're like, we're gonna call it Armor of God. And then, the second movie was Armor of God, and they're like, oh, we're gonna name this one Operation Condor.
Yeah, they screwed the pooch on that one.
There we go.
Yeah. Well, and then it's also like looking at a lot of the like early Final Fantasy games. Like Final Fantasy 3 was actually something else. And
Yeah, because our 6 was not 6 or something. They were all screwed up. Ooh, there's a sacred site. I don't have a sacred site victory on here, but sacred site. Oh man, archipelago already is. This is already cool. Cool map.
but nothing will ever be as confusing as the Kingdom Hearts games.
It is 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
No, it's way worse than that.
I only own one of them.
Funny, because like Google knew exactly what I was typing when I put in list of kingdom, and it says Hearts game.
Well, add on to that. I mean, didn't James Rolfe do a video of Chronically Confused for Zelda?
Running
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did that as well for these, because like he was sitting there saying if it wasn't for people that actually recorded the orchestra that played a thing for Kingdom Hearts in Japan only, you would never know what's going on because it was never released into the US. Nobody in the US ever knew about it, so somebody actually released it onto YouTube. So that way people could actually know, because like there's certain parts that happen between like 2.3 and like 2.6 or something like that, and then yeah, because it's stupid.
Reload the retreat ammo mech. Back to our ammo mech, and then change the bag out back in the front. Yeah, mech things are cool. I mean, Jed's a big Gundam fan. I like Gundam as well. Mech shows are awesome.
I don't know how he got there.
Yeah, this is the list of Kingdom Hearts games. Kingdom Hearts,
God.
Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts Coded, Hearts Mobile, Hearts 358-2 days, so 358 days over 2 people is what it's supposed to be, and then Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop Distance, HD 1.5 Remix, Hearts X, Hearts 2.5 Remix, 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue, How does that make any sense? I don't know. It's, final chapter prologue. And then Kingdom Hearts 3 that just came out in 2019.
Jesus.
No idea.
I don't have to tell you there, man.
Oh wait,
Call the
Yeah, they
series
just
pointlessly confusing. That'd be a good answer.
it is. And like they have was it Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5?
I'm glad you
Yeah,
found the
it's-
dub for free, Chernobyl. I don't know where you're finding these shows for free, but by all means.
No, you can't do it on Kiss Army anymore.
Kiss Army?
Yeah, so somebody took over the website for the band Kiss
Oh,
and
jeez.
turned it into like a free streaming anime service.
Oh my god.
But it's like what happened to the Dallas Cowboys website when they didn't renew their yeah.
Yeah. Washington Redskins, go fuck yourself. Oh, it's an app you use? Okay. Look, I'm not a cop. Don't worry. You do whatever you want to do.
But that brings me back to Legends of Dragon. For how many times I bought Final Fantasy VII on different systems, why can't we have Legends of Dragon?
Developer.
I'm flashing.
True.
It wasn't a Sony game, was it?
Yeah, it's
I know it was PlayStation, but was it Square?
Squaresoft. Yeah,
Legend of Dragoon was not a big seller though, as much as we like to pretend.
but it became a cult classic.
Yeah, that doesn't generate sales though. I'm not disagreeing with you because I think it should be re-released. I'm just saying that I don't think there's a market for it. We got a port over here, huh, fellas? Doesn't look like anything cool, but
PAL for Final Fantasy. The first game they didn't get that game until 2003.
yeah. You have VRV on your Xbox? I didn't know that was a. Didn't even know it was a thing. Hurry up to this age, guys. We need to get there quickly. Some people are already rocking galleys.
Танд юу хэрэгтэй вэ? Гişүү тэмгэж байна уу?
Танд юу хэрэгтэй вэ?
Piracy. Unique Mongols. Gain 50 wood and 50 gold when sinking enemy ship. Yes. Huh? 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 We're not just land pirates. Now we're going to be sea pirates.
Сайхан ажигөө.
Тохгүй сат шин зэрлэг буудгана.
The only unrealistic thing here is that these horses would hate it. Why am I so low on wood? Come on. 7 people on it. Doing an upgrade to it, but not till after the mining one is done.
Бэлэн. Орон юугаан. За, жаргыг
Богд
жаргыг буулгах юу хэмээн би. Агшнаа. Альтунд жаргыг буулгах уу? Бэлэн. Амар байна уу?
Санарт. Алхах цаг болдгоо. Түүнийг барьсуу.
Oh man, they got junk ships and galleys and crap running around, and I am not ready.
More wood?
What, me? Always.
남도가 말
Why am I so low on wood? I am gaining 210 a minute and 380 food a minute and 165 gold a minute. I just made the assumption that my ally has a trading center. And where's all his stuff, man?
How dare you?
Yep, I should not have made that assumption. Cancel, cancel. I mean, he's discovered most of the map, which is awesome. But
I can buy you guys.
yeah, I don't think it's gonna go very far. So
치매가 못고 멀쩡해.
well, I want to kill an enemy and then do something and then take an island for resources. Because I can just use a dur or gur for most of it.
Here.
Yeah, everything can drop off at the gur. So there's actually a huge benefit to spreading out like crazy as the Mongols,
They're on B.
which is counterintuitive to the way I play most of these, you know, but.
So
It's gonna have to do it though.
Yellow.
We're just gonna get a transport ship full of civilians.
Guys have bomb.
Civilians.
Just need to go to this next one. It's not very far, but
Guys have bomb.
as long as it's not inhabited at least. Found a fishing ship. That makes me a little worried though. Oh, enemy transport ship. Very close to my port. Why'd they kill a fishing ship like that? Come on, guys. I don't think they were expecting such immediate resistance, though. They're trying to retreat on this tiny little island. Where are you gonna go? Yeah, dude, look at they're trying their best to retreat on this island, but like there is nowhere to go. They had a chance to actually kill my guys off, I think, with a full transport galley like that. Oh, they ran a circle right at my other troops. Very nice. Thank you, guys. I'll find some gold. There's some gold. Okay. A relic. Yeah, that was a weird attack, man. I would have jumped back on the transport ship and bailed, personally. Because they only sent one transport ship. I get the allure of sending one transport ship to see if you can maybe, you know, get some killing in. Yeah, I'm all about that. That's cool. But I don't know, man. I probably would have. I would have said, well, that didn't work, and just go to the next one or something.
I was like trying to build military bases.
Right. Yeah. Good to see they dropped off more troops over here.
Because you know my co-workers in India
Sure.
know about our YouTube page.
They do?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what was it? My coworker Mark, he's like, so what's this YouTube page? Like, military gaming page. He's like, what's the name? I want to check it out.
Oh, cool.
So I'm pretty sure he subscribed earlier. So.
That's great, man. I was thinking about telling people as I leave. You know?
Yeah, I told him it's been fun. Seeing the ups and downs, meeting new people like Chernobyl.
Yeah. It's a weird, weird world on it, man. That is faux show. Very weird. You really focus on anime, but you've been listening. Don't worry, dude. What are you talking about? I haven't finished one game, and I probably won't finish this one just based on time. So don't worry yourself.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm probably gonna log out.
Yeah, I understand. I get it. I'm frustrated I didn't get to play much Age of Empires tonight. At least not consistently.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's understandable. I just want to know it's like why I wasn't crashing, but you were.
Yeah.
I still think there's something going on with my motherboard, but
Yeah, I mean, mine might very well be NVIDIA plus Windows 11 related, honestly. I mean, I'm also running drivers differently. Kill the priest!
I find it funny, like every time Colin's on the Discord with us and we're doing something while I was killing priests, you just hear chuckle.
Oh man, look at that! I was able to burn that ship down before they dropped their troops.
Nice.
Idiots. Love it. Yeah. Hey man, sometimes you just gotta kill the priests. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Kill those that do.
Why does it say only have oh, because these people are still sheltered.
They are shields.
Get back to work. Well, I lost a few villagers on that one.
Yeah.
아직도 бэлэн. Гişүү тэмгэж юу хийхгүй. Гişүү
Юм хийх би гарсан.
Yeah, I lost several there. Let's see. If you're not doing anything, build some more towers. So they keep landing here.
Зүйтэй. Энд ажил хэрэгтэй буй. Одоо үүнийг барьсан. Та юм хэмээн тушаах буй. Бод арвачд тушаад юуг.
Add a swivel ballista to attack ships. That sounds pretty cool.
ажил хуяа бэлэн. Тушаал болгох цаг болбой. Тушаалаар гişүү түмээ.
Юу хийж эцлэх буй? Ажиллах цаг боллоо.
Of course, Grand Tour Nation posts 500 cars revealed for Horizon, Forza Horizon 5, including the Halo Warthog. Well, of course, it's Microsoft.
Yeah, it was in the last one too.
Yeah. Ooh, 2001 Acura Integra type car.
2021, you mean?
No, 2001.
Oh, they're adding that type R in. That's cool.
Of course, the 1958 Austin Healey Sprite Mark.
You damn right. You damn right.
M3 GTR from BMW.
Харахгүй бэлэн байвгүй.
You got the Impala Super Sport 409.
Nice.
I'm not gonna say them all. Just
No.
going through what I find
Better
interesting.
not. That'd be forever.
Oh yeah.
Ажил хуяа бэлэн.
Надуур ажил өгнөн буй за. Би түүнийг удалгүй бариад
They have
дуусгасан.
the Ford F100, 1956.
Jeez. They're kicking it old school.
Yeah, they got a lot of old cars in here.
That's good though.
Yeah. Trying to find the oldest car I can find. Yeah, just going through the years and it says 2554 AMG Transport Dynamics M12S Warthog CST, I don't know what it's called. That's right, it's the Warthog.
Yeah.
I forgot it was an AMG.
Юу хийж
What's the
эцлэх
oldest car I
буй?
can find though?
Би тийш явахгүй.
9.
Чимээгүй цуг тэрэг надлуугаа жагсаад алхагдахгүй. Би юм хийх бүү тушаалыг дагаж байна уу?
아기봐.
Coastal trade post. Send traders or trade ships to trade with this building to generate resources. Interesting. I'll try one out. Why not?
They have a 97 RX-7.
Really better.
They also have the 2002 RX-7 Spirit R
Spirit,
Type
yeah.
A.
Yep. Gotta have the spirit because the next year the RX-8 came out.
Oh, they actually have a Mazda Speed MX-5.
You can't have these games without some of these. These are kind of...
Must-haves, yeah.
Yeah.
Ажиллах цаг боллоо. Намыг
Community would slaughter you if you didn't.
Moore's Minor.
Good car, man. I don't want to hear it. Ooh,
Yeah, of
Willis
course,
is pretty good.
The Willis Jeep is back in there.
Зүйтэй. Би замдаа
Gotta do jump somehow.
Yeah, is they're gonna let us put the V12 with racing transmission in it.
Yeah.
I think the oldest I saw was 1939.
네 맘대로 약속.
Миний жад билээ.
It's hard to get much older than that when it comes to cars, like that are drivable.
Yeah, it's an Auto Union Type D minultera.
I never heard of that.
Oh, it's like one of the old English driving cars that they used to, like, or racing cars, like, that they had back in the 1930s.
Oh.
Oh, actually, 1926 Bugatti Type 35C.
There you go.
1925. Oh, okay, yeah. It's another one of the older type racing cars.
Coupe.
1932 Ford Deluxe 5-window coupe.
Coupe.
It's an old mobster car.
Yeah, I like those. Glad you met us, huh? We're great people. You don't know us. We're not good people. I'm just kidding. It's cool meeting randoms that like actually end up being decent people. Like it's just interesting.
It is fun.
Because you never know what you're gonna get when you meet people on the internet. My version of golden wood farming right now. I'm killing my trade ship, man. I don't take kindly. Hold on a second. What? Use your words. I'm on mute. Lucas just came down at top of us on the gate. My answer was go poop. Oh my gosh. You killed off my villagers again, you. I don't have extra villagers over here. That's it, that's it. I'm gonna... Why'd you guys run away? That's it. Step one. We're gonna get murdering now. What is this? Town center? Perfect. I don't know whose town center this was, but it's no longer a town center. There are many shamans in that group. I don't know why. Anything else on this island?
Reason for sure.
Guess not. Love killing transport ships that don't have paths cleared. What are you doing, man? Clear a path. Don't let any civilians survive.
Destroy them all.
Step one. See how many troops I lost. I only brought 3 transport ships. I lost 2 troops. Okay. Ooh. Right for the coast. I'll just drop him off. What are you guys doing? Let's go.
Okay, I think I'm going to jump off here.
Alright, man. All is
Go
good.
off and enjoy a little bit of sleep and sleeping in.
Yeah, do it, man. Do it. Have a good one, dude. Thanks for hanging out. All that good stuff.
What? Well, hopefully we get it figured out soon on what's going on.
Hopefully. Hopefully. Who knows? Who knows?
It's Microsoft.
Yeah, that's kind of my sentiment about it sometimes. Like, dang Microsoft.
Well, enjoy your siege of the town.
I shall. They're all gonna die. Show no mercy. Have a good one, dude.
Chernobyl.
Later.
Well.
Trying to find my siege factory here. Do I not have one over here? I must have one on the other island, but not this one. should have them here, but not there. My food. Hold on. What, buddy?
Би юу хийх одоо үнийг барьсан.
Хааш мортохгүй бой.
김해구이 신도샷 에니카르 호구이 미니샷 배작 나와 아니 도시 알코올 매든 말
Холодох цаг ирлээ. Хэнийг харахгүй вэ? Миний жад билээ.
벤티쿠이 신도샷 일대 도샷ик 안카르토이 나로 яб수 레든데 도샤모
Харан байсан байв.
юучуде 도샷
Хаашаа харахгүй вэ?
явган зэрэг бэлэг
I do not have Anno. I had a friend of mine just the other day mention that game to me.
ямар 도샷
Юу хийж эцлэх вэ?
Sounded pretty cool.
What? Fuck the trees.
바로 호이드 비든 바이
Харахгүй
Миний чад бэлэг
зүйтэй. Хинд ажил хэрэгтэй вэ?
юу хийж эцлэх бо
Надуур ажил өгнөн байсан.
Yeah, it sounded pretty cool. Oh man, I was neglecting these troops up here. Alright, I gotta go destroy these stables here. The Mongolians can't produce siege by unit like the rest of like the English and all them can. So I do run into a small problem with my siege stuff. Yeah, like right here I'm getting attacked.
어떻게 신도샷이 우바르다 явган зэрэг бэлэг
Whoa. No, get it off. Oh, I just lost all those troops because I wasn't paying attention. See? Kid came down. Oh my gosh. I might get screwed here. Like royally. Oh man. Whoops. All I can really do is try and finish these guys off. I'm getting pretty messed up over here. Like these guys I can handle. Oops. No. That really sucked losing all those troops there. No joke. They got a lot here, man. this one is if I send this transport ship, send them right here. Try to get some troops out of here. And go help the main city. It's the only way I really see it working here. As I am getting messed up. Way too many distractions. I mean, my son came down and I did not have anything for him. These guys not fully dead yet? Buildings are so red. Uh-oh. Yeah. Get on the freaking ship, guys. Yeah, I wasn't watching any of this at all. It looks like his trebuchet died at least. He just has a little catapult left. So like, what do they have left over here? A port? Looks like it. Dude, I'm gonna die to these guys? Come on. My ally has been nowhere in sight at all. I'm gonna die to these dudes because I didn't get the priest down in time either. That is demoralizing. And I don't have any villagers that are available. Run for your lives. More going on with this game than past ones. I really enjoy it. Just need to figure some stuff out. Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot to figure out here. A lot of things that don't make sense, or just like I looked away for a little bit because Luke came up again. So I came down. I didn't pause it because everything was fine, you know. So I thought, I should say. Alright, so take half. 6 of you, go get some of that. Bunch of you, go get some of that. I actually forgot these guys were even down here. Oh wait, they weren't. It's because this thing spawns. It's like the terracotta army, basically. Is this enemy dead yet? Man, be creative, fisherman. You don't find any fish at that spot anymore. Just leave. Yeah, I don't know what's left that counts for these guys. That's just a scout. In archery range. I don't know if that actually counts for anything though. Oh, they have an archer. They have resources up here. I might just steal some of their land, honestly. Nobody has come to their aid. I'm gonna have them all grab food for now, and then I'm just gonna. I think I might just take all these villagers and just run them up to that island.
My running. Oh.
There's no way this enemy isn't considered dead. Oh. On wood, huh? Like, what is left of these guys? There's no way scouts and mills count. There's just no way. Look at my poor base. I didn't lose any landmarks, though. So there's that.
What the fuck is Breeze doing?
Silver lining,
Camping.
as some would say.
Inside.
Hey, there's my guys up there. They must have a villager alive. They must. Because that's the only person that can... They have to have a villager alive to restore landmarks. Very specifically. But he just might not be on this island. I don't know. Or might just be hiding on the island. That happens sometimes too. You want some chicken, man? Go cook some up. It's usually the solution. I bet. Well, what the heck? No. No. Whoever decided to build that on my land can eat several D's. Somebody's repairing it. Go cook your chicken, my man. Go cook your chicken. This every 30-second horse rider thing is pretty sweet. I'm gonna horse rider attack a whole frickin'. I don't know how to say it.
What the fuck?
Go the other way, guys. You're being chased.
ажиллах цаг боллоо. Одоо үүнийг барьсуу. Чимээгүй шин тушаад ирлээ. Тушаалаар одмой.
Бүгд тушаа санагдахгүй.
Аата анхаарахгүй. Миний тушаалыг даг бодод.
Dude, I don't know where they're hiding. Somewhere annoying, I'm sure. But they're totally dead. Unless this freaking mill back here counts. I really hope it doesn't. Another scout. Getting lit up out there. Oh my god, my ship has never got here in time. I'm gonna lose all my transport ships for nothing. That's what it really feels like. Yep, they're just dead. Okay. They're all just pretty much dead. Yeah, I'm just gonna drive them right to my other ships. Alright, you guys go over here. Get repaired, you big dummies. At least I got my water map. I do sure as hell do. It's proving complicated, but I got it. This is really the water map I wanted all along. Oh man, they got elephants up there. Why did Yellow let them rebuild there? I took this island for Yellow. Yellow put a town center on it. There's like no excuse to fail there, other than the fact that he's a bot. I mean, and he very much is a bot, but still. There's nothing else to kill on this island except for like a scout. They can't get off the island. Get the hell out of here. I gotta bring my fleet back before they die. Oh, look at this guy. Fleet's pretty low. Gotta heal him.
Put a fucking molly on it.
Bruh. We're about to cap out. They can only handle so many.
Ажиллах цаг боллоо. Юу хийж эзлэх буй? Гөрөөлөх үе сайхан бүлгөө.
Отгүй шин тушаад ирмүү баацта. Дайсны хоморгоо донсоо.
Oh, you sank my battleship.
Сумайсүй.
Ажил хуяа бид намайг хааш явах вэ?
Wow, dude, really?
Таны хүсийг ясчлан би дуулсан. За, оглаа. Одоо үүнийг барьсуу.
Ажил хууя бэлэн. Зүйтэй. Энд ажил хэрэггүй.
Зүйтэй. Хинд ажил хийх вэ? Надуур ажил өгнөн буй за. Юу хийж эзлэх буй?
Аа юу хэмээн тушаад буй.
Cancel that one.
Тайсан. Гомдсон буй.
Цугаараа анхааралтай байна уу? Би танд барьж өгсөн.
Well, why are you running away now? You could just start that crap and then just run away.
Аюу буцаага дөгсөө. Андгаас ёсоор очиж байггүй. Би юу хийх вэ?
Баста. Анхаар.
Алхойд бэлэн баймуу. Аатад анхаа. Ушаадыг алхойд бэлэн. Басаа.
Чимээгүй.
Wrong neighborhood.
Би юу хийх тушаадан отлоо. Эсчүүдэ даруй явсан.
Удахгүй шин тушаал ирмээ. Баста.
Тушаадыг анхаарахгүй. Тулдах цаг ирлээ. Тушаадыг анхаарахгүй. Баста. Минь авч чимээгүй. Шин тушаал ирлээ. Бэлтгэхгүй. Шин тушаал ирлээ.
Oh, that's right. I lost my archery here.
Энд ажил хэрэггүй. Тушаадыг өөрөг юу вэ? Бэлдүүлмөө. Хаа чимээгүй. Энд рүү гарах байггүй. Тушаад амайг тааш явуулахгүй. Та юу хэмээн тушаахгүй. Ааж та бидээр тушаад өгөх гэж байна уу? Ани тушаалыг хүлээмүү. Эрчүүдэ даруй тушаал
Бүгд тушаа анхан дүүсээ таны хүсэл биелмүү.
танд зүгх үе бил.
Take some shamans. And my light turned off. It's not so dark in here.
Юу хийж эцлэх бой? Эрчүүд би дүүсгэсэн. Аашаа би явж баймуу. Бэлтгэхгүй. Шин тушаад ирлээ.
So what do we have? Go way out here.
Өгдөөгүй дагмуу. Аашта тата бардал баймуу. Аашта өтөр гүцдэг. Чимээгүй. Чухал хэрэг ариун хумордод явсгаа.
My trebuchets. Did I lose my trebuchets? I think I may have. Yeah, I probably just lost him in a fight.
I need to shove it with them.
Look at that Rowan. Or increased movement speed. For the islands. Burn it down, folks. Don't play this game. Burn it to the ground. Anyone who dreams of defending it. Just a random shaman. Sorry, dude. Not the date. Alright, this island has been rid of them. Yo, guys. Why does it say 30 out of 30? Man.
Намайг хааш явуулах вэ? Би түүнийг
Бүгд тушаад аатад анхаа орон хороод баймгүй хөндөрөө ажта бид нэр тушаад өгөх гэж байна уу? Тийм шүү. Аюу явсуу. Аата сонс шинээр тушаад ирдэ.
I did not mean to put that one ship in the group too. That was a mistake. Oh, 6 guys from that one. Alright. So we're gonna go. Why is this one not producing anymore? It seems like. It just says 30 out of 30. Because of these ones. Okay. Get wood then, you losers. So I don't know why this one hasn't just ended. It must have somebody else. It can't be the scout. It can't be him.
надад ажил өгнөн буй за. Хөдлөх цаг бол бүгд сонс. Зүйтэй. Хинд ажил хэрэгт буй. Юу хийж эзлэх буй? Намайг хааш явуулах вэ буй?
Whoa. Screw it, we gotta get these troops out of here. Get them on land fast. These transports are not gonna make it. Oh man, I'm losing a lot of troops. I don't think this assault's gonna work. Nope, that did not work at all. Alright, no worries. Retreat. I know how to do that one now. That one's gonna be a little tougher though, the way they're tucked in. He ate some eggs. I don't believe that's chicken, but you know, it's not a chicken yet. I just feel like that didn't count. But hey, who knows, huh? There's my horse lords here. Or they just been going up here? I don't know. No? Oh, he's building a full-on keep over there. I don't think the Mongolians really have that stuff. Was wood still an issue? Forever an issue. These guys can be hit from that corner. These guys can be hit from this side. That's the way it's gonna have to be, because they got a lot built up over here, and that's fine. But they're gonna have to be hit from this side. How do they let somebody build shit over here still? Stop doing that. Oh, now it's spawning horse riders. Maybe there's a... Oh, I was at pop limit a bit. Too lazy to wait for him to grow up. I hear you. Hand cannoneer. Ooh. I'm not gonna be able to finish this one, man. Here's what I'm gonna say though. I made sure that my GPU stuff is saved and running right now. And I have not crashed yet. And I know that's super jinxing myself, but I just felt like I needed to make that clear. But no, there's been no issue since I've upped the temperature limit, even though that shouldn't make a difference at all. So, I don't know. I feel like it had to be said. I know it's jinxing myself, but still. Haha! I always thought it was great that things like a cannon like that size take up the exact same amount of space as a one person. Oh, you broadsides him. But I'm at my port, dude. Nice work. Let's try. Stop starting fights you can't finish, gentlemen. Whoa! Why you gotta be like that, guy? Can you reach this? As long as you can't reach that. this way they all go in a formation. And that does help a lot. Why don't I get the formation thing again? I want to change formation. I'm a little confused about that because sometimes I don't get the formation ability. Oh yeah, much nicer over here. Oh, this one shouldn't have gone with. Send him back. Check out some KO. Oh, yep. Yep. That'll do the trick. Basically one-shot buildings almost. Range is pretty good too. Oh, run, 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 run. Fight the elephants. Tough elephants, man. I love these cannons. These are like the coolest thing. They're so much cooler than the older ones were. Ooh, town center. Love them so much, gonna go build some more. Yeah, these cannons are are what's up. Absolutely. Imagine if the Mongolians had this. Screw that Great Wall, huh? It's not Command and Conquer. I can't run people over. Go wild, guys. Go wild. Boom, boom. Nothing for you to do. Yay, he's dead. That's good news. That AI is now dead. I'm at PopCap, so I have to do some stuff here. Oh my gosh, that sucks so hard. Oh my gosh, that super sucks. Oh man, that is a fleet, huh? Yes, Lucas. My God.
Зүйтэй. Хинд ажил хэрэгтэй вэ? Гүйцэтгэсэн.
Зүйтэй. Энд ажил хуяа бэлэн.
Dude, this is the worst allies ever.
Баатад явсан.
Элчүүтэй биднээ төгжаа. Бүслэлтийн хороо тушаа түл элчүүтэй явах цаг болсон. Тушаадыг анхаарахгүй. Тушаадаар одмой. Бэлтгэхгүй. Шин тушаад ирлээ.
Get out of the show. I don't even know what the hell those troops are doing.
Ажиллах цаг боллоо. Би танд барьж өгсөө.
Тушаалсан айд хүмүүн байна уу? Бэсти докторно өргөлөө. Тушаалыг дагсуу. За. Баатад хөдлөхгүй. Баатад анхаар. Шатдаг үгүй. Бүслэлтийн хороо бэлэн. Хороо тушаал авах уяа бэлэн. Дайсыг бүрэн эцдэглээ. Бүслэлтийн хороо харвагдахгүй.
What the hell's going on in this town? That's pretty funny. Oh, dude.
Тушаад болгох цаг болгүй. Тушаад болгох цаг болгүй. Надуу зүйтэй. Тушаалаар явмуу.
Are these villages here? Oh my God.
Анхаар тушаалыг дагсуу. Уугалдаа ажилдаа. Бүгдийг бэлтгэхгүй. Бүгдийг бэлтгэхгүй. Доктор. Хороо тушаалаа бүрийг бэлээ.
That was weird. Okay, this fleet is too big for me to deal with.
Юу хийж эцлэхгүй. Ажиллах цаг боллоо. Гişүү хэрэгтэй болов.
Yeah. That fleet is too much. Get my transport ships out of there. I'll take one for these guys though. Actually, I don't need these upgrades. I'm only using cannons right now. What the hell are these monks doing over here? Oh, I'm getting boarded? Basically. Oh my god, nowhere for the guys I actually wanted on. Here's the risk. Well, they still haven't officially taken this spot. Fishing ship, fishing ship, fishing ship, transport ship. Okay, close enough. This is transport? Okay, good. He's building over here. No, sir. Chinese, I think. See, these guys are eliminated though, right? Hopefully nobody built there.
도샤빅 낙소. 자빅 낙소이.
My team's getting really small now. It's gonna be an artillery only push, really. Yeah, I might lose a lot of stuff here. Yep. Alright, so... Oh, that's because I'm missing a lot of troops over here. Get up there, gentlemen. Oh, you know what? Don't, actually. Don't.
Душаал хүлээхэд миний үгээд явагдахгүй.
I would actually have just pushed that, but they have all these buildings here, so I don't think it's worth pushing. Unless you have more artillery. Yes! Go ahead, man. Get some sleep. Thanks for hanging out, man. Ah, you don't have to watch the rest. I think I'm actually gonna log out here. I'm just happy it didn't crash on me, honestly. That's where I'm at with it. But it's after 1 o'clock. I need to go to bed, so I'll reload from wherever if I feel like it. But yeah, good night, man. Get some sleep. I'm out too. It's good timing. Sleep well, Chernobyl. Thanks for hanging out. Good night. I get into here to end it. Awesome. You have a good one, man.